Hi guys, welcome to the Man United Agenda. Yes, we are back for the watch along. I'm joined by Rebel, KBB, and Mr. B. That's a tongue twister. Welcome. We're going to be watching tonight. Make sure you tune in. Crystal Palace at home to the greatest football team, Manchester United. Let's go. Welcome back. This is the live watch along, and I've got a special guest, KBB. Welcome. How you doing, young man?
I am doing completely fine. This game is probably going to be 3-0 on United, in my opinion. This is going to be very exciting, definitely. For the first game that I've been on, it's going to be very exciting, in my opinion.
It's your debut today, isn't it? On the watch along with Dad.
Yeah.
Let's hope he brings. Yeah, let's hope he don't bring us no bad luck. Because if we lose today, he ain't coming back on.
And you know what? Speaking of debuts, he's picked a good day to make it because Weghorst is making his debut as well.
Most certainly. We're going to go through the team selection. Yeah. We're going to go through all the news. We're going to get all through the comments, and we've got some predictions as well from some of you members coming up. So let me just do the natural thing. Start proceedings with our sponsor. That's Global Mapping Surveys, assisting architects, property developers, and construction companies all over the country, offering a wide range of services such as setting out topographical surveys, 3D laser scanning, and monitoring. And check out the link in the description, guys. Now it's over and done with. Wow. The team sheet is in, guys. Shall we discuss that quickly?
Yeah, are we gonna compare it to Solo's 11?
All right, let's go back. This was Solo's 11. Strong side. He's got Weghorst starting with his debut. Garnacho and Anthony, wide men. Bruno, Eriksson, and Fred, no Casemiro. Malacia, Wan-Bissaka, Varane, and Shaw. And obviously De Gea in goal. And people were pleased with that, but we're going to go to the actual starting 11 from the manager. Ready for this? You ready, KBB? KBB, do you want to read out this 11 for us, please?
All right. So, starting in the number 1 position, David De Gea, Lisandro Martinez, and Rafael Varane team up in the centre-back positions. Left back and right back, Wan-Bissaka on the right, Shaw on the left. In the middle, we've got Eriksson partnering up with Casemiro. Bruno Fernandes, the captain for the game, starts in central attacking midfield. Anthony on the right, Rashford on the left, with Horst up front, ready for his debut.
Wow, there's a lot of talking points there, Rebel. What stands out to you with that side?
Well, yesterday I said that if we did go with the path of least risk and rest our yellow card risks, I said it would be a tight 1-0. But what stands out for me is our boss, our gaffer, is going for the juggler here. He is not messing around. He wants 3 points from these Crystal Palace men, and he sent out the Warriors to go after it. Delighted to see the birthday boy, Lisandro, the Butcher Martinez, back in our starting 11, and a very happy birthday to him, of course. Big Cass going to be marshalling the midfield. I think the Crystal Palace fans that were on with us last night are going to be shaking in their boots seeing this lineup. I said 1-0 last night. I'm now saying 3-0.
Oh, wow. Big call in it, Mr. B. I mean, he's gone out with like the main big guns, isn't he?
You remember he said he wants to win every game he plays. There's no excuse. There's no excuse with what he's put out. What I'm hoping is that we get a good lead, you know, a 3-0 at some stage or a 2-0 where it's, you know, we're coasting, and then he takes we can make 5 subs. You know what I mean? He takes those five players that he wants to wrap in cotton wool for the Arsenal game, takes them off.
Most certainly. I'm just going to go through a few comments before we go through some predictions from the videos calls. Let's take this off screen. So, guys, obviously the people in the video didn't notice the lineup. The videos were put out yesterday. So we've got Matty in the house, Football United TV. Go and check out his channel. He's saying big ups, smash the lights. Ola Kunle, Liverpool fan, come to tune in. Well done yesterday, through to the next round of the FA Cup. Hopefully you can pick up some form in the league. He's saying smash the lights as well. Big up to Limbo. He's saying, so what do we think about the starting lineup? What do you think, Linville? We'll be talking about that after the predictions very soon, because kickoff's pending. Linville's again saying, what's your predictions? I got Man United winning 3-0, 2 goals from Rashford and 1 from Weghorst. Am I pronouncing that right? And Linville is saying, evening, little Mr. B. You want to pick up Linville?
Good evening to everyone watching, anyway.
Okay, and we've got another one. You're coming famous, man. You're getting all the attention here. You've got Junior B in the house, says Pat Lawless. Most definitely. All the way from the United States of America. Matteo, long time no see. Hope you're doing well. And MUFC saying chance to go second tonight. Weghorst is hungry. And predicting 6-1 for Zoe Media House. 1-0 said Box. That's what I think as well. With Weghorst scoring 4-1 says MUFC. And 2-0. What? That's reasonable. Stumpy Cans, obviously the guy who usually says 72-3 or something like that. So say hi to Bill Baggio as well, guys. Linville's happy with the starting lineup. And Box is saying, does Mini-Me like broccoli?
You can tell him.
Right.
Tell him.
I've never tried broccoli.
Good.
All right. So we're going to go through some predictions here. I'm going to start. So listen out, guys. Let's see if they get it right. This is what you can do. You get a prediction, guys, for the next game as well. Give us a video, send it through. So let's start with these predictions here. Ready for this?
I'm the newest member of the Man United Agenda Plus newest. I'm KBB and I'm very excited to be working here. For the next game, which is Crystal Palace Man United, it's going to be 3-0 Man United. Rashford scoring 2, Fernandes scoring an assisted 1, with Wout Weghorst being involved in 2 chances. Bye.
Wow, that's a handsome young
choices.
man. Oh, wait a minute. Is that Clark Kent or Superman with his glasses? I don't know. But big up the scoreline. Yeah, so you're saying 3-0 there, KBB.
I strongly believe my thoughts, to be honest. I
Let's
don't
see.
see why I shouldn't trust myself, to be honest. They're Crystal Palace. Ten Hag's gone strong as well. I see why he's gone strong as well. They obviously want the 3 points. Chance to go second, as MUFC said. So I don't see why.
KBB, you were right though about Weghorst. He's playing. Did you get a phone call or something? You seem to know beforehand. Anyway, let's move on. Sophia's in the house.
Agenda. United is on a roll, good form, whatnot. My prediction for the Crystal Palace away game is a 2-0 win for Man United. Yes, yes, yes. Big up. Goodbye from Sophia's Football Talk.
Can I just say, I want that black jersey. That jersey is absolutely mint.
Everyone big up Sophia. Go and check out her channel. She's got some lovely, she's in a dressing room, Man United dressing room there, preparing as well, probably to do a watch along. And here we go with one of the funniest guys in the Man United community. Watch this.
Waffle here again. Back with another prediction. Man United versus Crystal Palace. Tough away game. Can United get this 10th win in a row? That would be crazy standards for Stone Cold Ten Hag to be doing. I don't know if we got the squad for it. Oh, I'm feeling a little bit pessimistic, but also, most importantly, realistic. I think it may come to a 1-1 draw, but hopefully I'm wrong and we see a debut from Wout Weghorst. Hopefully I'm wrong and WW gets us the W, or helps us to get the W.
As you guys know, that's Eddie Football Waffle. What do you think about his prediction there?
I'm more impressed with KBB's though, because that's more aligned to my reform thinking, seeing this lineup, and I do think KBB needs to ask you why you always say 1-0 on Monday.
Indeed, why do you always say 1-0?
I think if you win 1-0, it shows you can handle the pressure, because obviously there's always a chance of the equaliser. And if you can manage the game out and see it out, it shows a sign of a good side. So if you're 1-0 up, you can actually, you're not afraid to attack. You're not afraid to, you keep it conservative as well. At the same time, knowing that if you score, you can lose the points. Because when you start a game, it's always 0-0, isn't it? So you got to build from that. You've already got a point, so you just got to build from that. So I like 1-0 scorelines. It shows a sign of a good, hard-working team. Shall we move on to Andy Tate, guys? Ready for Andy Tate? Let's go.
Afternoon, Andy Tate, Man United Agenda. Man United v... Was it said? Oh, Crystal Palace, FA Premier League. Nice one, mate. Nice one. Ted knows best. it's been all these whispers I've been getting. It's been from my friend said, Man United v Crystal Palace Premier League tonight, and we have a chance to close the gap on the top of the Premier League. Will we do it? I think we will. I'm going for a nice, comfortable, professional performance for 2-0. And I think a certain Dutchman will start, a certain sausage Dutchman will start the game for United. Do well. I expect nothing but commitment from Crystal Palace. I will not underestimate them. And we're going to a game where they are on the back of some poor form. They've been smashed. They've been beaten a few games. Tottenham beaten 4-0. They lost in the FA Cup as well. So I will not underestimate Crystal Palace. I expect a full-strength squad. We're still on a high from the derby. But let's keep our feet on the ground. Get it done, lads. Marcus Rashford. Keep it going, son. Everybody committed. Even Fred. And I'm sure my good friend, Mr. B, will be eating more broccoli if Fred is having a good game. So I'm going for 2-0. A performance. Close the gap on the top. And we'll see where we go from there. Till on the weekend. Arsenal. Hated adored the Man United agenda. I never ignore.
There you go. The Honourable Andy Tate giving a shout out to Mr. B, a little Mr. B as well. So he's saying 2-0. Should we move on to Linville, guys, all the way from Bristol?
Yes, indeed.
We might need to close our ears because I might get some bumper clots. Just get ready for this. Linville, here we go.
For today's game against Crystal Palace, 3-0 Man United. Rashford to score 2 goals, and our new signing to score 1. Yeah, he's gonna score his debut. So 3-0 to Man United. 2 goals in the first half, 1 goal in the second.
Short and sweet by Linville there. So he's saying another win, clean sheet as well. I like that. And he's on the road. Maybe, well, I don't know where he's going. Maybe going home for his dinner to watch the game as well. I hope he's tuned in. He's tuned in right now. So we love that. Next up, we want to send condolences to the Marshall family. We got Stuart Marshall here. As you know, we had some sad news yesterday, and our thoughts are with you, Stuart. And hopefully we get a win today for your pups. Here we go.
Good evening, everyone. Just like to say, firstly, some of you may know my father, Jerry, passed away yesterday at the age of 73 after a 2-year illness. So I appreciate all the messages, much appreciated. I'm off to Selhurst Park now. I wasn't going to go, but he would have wanted me to go. He was a diehard United fan. So yeah, I'm off to Selhurst Park. Hopefully we get the 3 points. Big game tonight, boys. I'm going to go for 3-1. It's going to be a tough game. Always is at Palace. They've done us 1-0 at the end of last season. But I think the way with the form we win, we get a 3-1 tonight. Rashford, possibly Wout Weghorst might come on and get a goal. He might even start, who knows. But fingers crossed, boys. 3-1 United. Take care.
Our thoughts are with you guys, man. I mean, the Marshall family stepping up, representing. I have to give him credit. So all you guys, we're one big community out here. Send your love to Stuart. He's off to the game today. And as you heard, he's had some devastating news yesterday with his dad passing away. But he's saying 3-1, and hopefully he gets that scoreline. All right, going on to, I think this is Dan. I think it's Dan. I can't see. We're going to find out right now. Ready for this, guys?
Man United agenda. It's Dan from Red Devils TV, and this is my Manchester United versus Crystal Palace score prediction. I'm going to go for a 3-0 victory, Manchester United. I feel like United are going to control the game really well, and I feel like Ten Hag is going to go strong tonight. So obviously this is done before the match has even started, but I think Ten Hag is going to go strong because he knows that the Crystal Palace game is an easier 3 points than the Arsenal game. I feel like that Casemiro will play because obviously there's a whole conspiracy that he's not going to play due to this 1 more yellow card and he's suspended. But I personally feel like that Casemiro will play, but only play for about 60 minutes just to save him, but also use him for the majority of the game just so he doesn't risk that yellow card. And I also feel like the first scorer is going to be Wout Weghorst. He's going to make his debut and he's going to get his United career kicking off with a beautiful first goal. And I can't wait for tonight's game. Thank you for inviting me back onto the channel. This is my little preview and I hope you enjoyed it. See you later.
Big up to Dan there. As you can see, he's hopefully, Dan, you're watching the game right now and you've come out of that closet.
Well, he does have a lot of coffee behind him. That's all I'll say.
So he's another victory. Is anyone going to predict a win for Crystal Palace? What about Vincent, maybe? We're going all the way to Birmingham now. International here, especially national in the UK. Going away. We've been in Bristol and now we're going to Birmingham with Vincent.
Bill, you're watching the Man United agenda. And we are playing Crystal Palace today. This man knows about Crystal Palace very well. King Gary Cantona. Anyone fancy a Kung Fu kick? Anyway, I think it's going to be 3-0 Manchester United. We're going to go up the league today. Hopefully we can win 3-0 Manchester United. Crystal Palace 0, Manchester United 3. Everyone, enjoy the game. Let's see if we get that win today. Come on, United. Let's get up that league.
Well done. Guys, thank you so much for these wonderful videos. Keep them coming in. That's it for now. Rebel, let's talk about the starting lineup now. Obviously, the main talking point, Weghorst. What does he offer us playing as centre forward? And how come he's directly thrown into the mix?
Well, I think number one and first and foremost is Anthony Martial picked up that knock in the last game, was taken off, and obviously didn't train during the week, so was in no position to make starting 11 today. That kind of left the conundrum of either pushing Rashford into the central striker role and starting Garnacho, or bringing in Big Woot and seeing what exactly he's going to add to the team. I think clearly he's going to add an extra dynamic to the way that Manchester United play, and it's going to be exciting to see what way he's deployed by Erik ten Hag. We've seen the way he's worked with so-called B-list strikers in the past, and he's elevated their technique to higher levels. Now, he isn't known for his headers, so I have seen a few people predicting a headed goal, but he is known for getting that big, massive leg of his around and putting the ball into the back of the net. So will Woot cause some Palace tears? Who knows? What I do know, though, is a player that Eagle-Eyed Football was scared might play for Palace yesterday doesn't appear to be in their lineup, so maybe they will be a bit happier with the way this game will go from that.
Nice one, Rebel. KBB, what are your thoughts? What do you know about Weghorst? Let's go to the B family.
I only knew Weghorst when he played for Wolfsburg. I'm going to be honest.
Did he play for Wolfsburg?
Yeah.
Did he play for Wolfsburg?
Yeah, he's played for Wolfsburg.
Did, yeah.
I only know him when he played for Wolfsburg. I didn't know he went to Burnley at some point. Now I'm just thinking Wout might get a goal. If it's 4-0, he's going to get a goal. If it's 3-0, he might not get a goal.
Okay. What's he got? I mean, what do you think about his height? What do you think that's going to bring anything positive to our football? We haven't really had anyone that tall. 6'6". That's massive.
You would want that for a defender. 6'6". You would definitely want that for the defender for aerial duels and all of that. If he was a defender and he had defensive experience, that would be very useful. 6'6" is very tall, but also it's good for obviously winning the ball back in those attacking positions, which can later create attacking chances, which could lead to goals. So while I do think he's going to do a good job, I don't think he's going to do a bad job. I think he's not going to take this opportunity for granted, in my opinion.
KBB, I want you to do a player cam. Keep an eye on him for us tonight. Just let you know what you think at the end of the game. Weghorst. Anyone else, Mr. B? Any player cams you're going for today? Judging by the lineup, anyone you're looking at in particular?
I'll be honest. I just want us to win. I want Wan-Bissaka to show Zaha, if he's on that side, no mercy today. All of those times that he went past him in training, he can't go past him today. He can't make him go past him today. That's the most important thing. After that, the rest of the team settled, to be fair. Martinez has come back in. Obviously, we've got Jesus Christ playing in our central midfield at the moment, man. Sorry for blaspheming, but to me, that's what we've got in there. He's just what did Ten Hag call him? The cement in the pavement or something like that. The cement in the
cement.
Yeah, man. He's just. I just want to be winning for the hour. I don't want no bookings. That's the most important thing at the moment. Now that we've seen the team, we're all praying that there's no bookings.
So we've got Matt Face saying Mini B is a brilliant pundit and speaks really well. So credit as a proud father there. You certainly know your stuff. And just go through a couple of comments here before we go through to the game. Right, a lot of people are talking, man. A lot of talk coming in, man, by you guys. Let's hear what people are saying in the comments. Matteo, I said he's in the USA, but he's actually gone north. He's suddenly in Toronto. You say you've gone from Miami Beach to Toronto in the cold. You crazy, man. And he's saying he's no longer in sunny Florida. Yes, there you go. Mr. B needs a new chair, says Vincent. He's got the jokes. Boxer saying, hope we're able to make subs on 55, 60 minutes. Bring on Palestri, Elanga, Maguire, McTominay, and Lindelof. Obviously for Casemiro, who's got a yellow card pending. Zoe saying, do you think Weghorst will score 10 to 15 goals by the end of the season? If he does, we win the Premier League title. MEFC saying if Rashford scores tonight, he will equal Ruud van Nistelrooy goals games. Matthew saying let's not talk about the title until we beat Palace and Arsenal. 3 wins, says Matty. Longest run of consecutive goals. That's from Ruud van Nistelrooy. Rashford can equal that tonight. Brussels tonight, Mr. B, says Andy. Vincent saying Tallulah wants a teddy bear back for Andy. Tally, how you doing, man? He's saying hi. He's getting a lot of greetings in the comments as well. 1-0 to United, says Solo. Matted Face says, does Mr. B like his greens? Little Mr. B, sorry.
No.
No. Rebel Solo, Mr. B, and Little B, let's go, says UK Strange. And Linville, man, top man, he's saying RIP, rest in eternal peace to Jerry. We echo that right now. Box is saying if we get our 10th win in succession, it'll be the first time since 2008, 2009 under Fergie. MUFC Realist TV, how you doing, man? He's saying big up, boys. Ten Hag has a strong lineup. Weghorst start, Volt incoming game, 3-0, clean sheet, and Weghorst to score. Now, when I see the lineup, yes, and go and check out his channel. He's done a great show on his finance and the takeover earlier. I watched that. Andy Long is saying, to be fair, that was a pantry, not a closet. I was trying to make a joke about closet. Big G saying 1.6 footer than bigger than Mr. B. 6.6 bigger than Fellaini. Yeah.
I just saw that, yeah.
Callum is saying, come on, everyone say give Callum a wave. How you doing, man, Callum? Big up. Bill Badger is saying, hoping to see Palestri get around 20 minutes. We'll talk about that in a minute. Just let's get some key points out of this to talk about before the game starts. Mini B is brilliant pundit, as we said. Brilliant. Thank you for that. Dean Smith, how you doing, Dean? Said, Mr. B, what have you got at the back of United shirt?
It's Mini Mr. B is asking about.
It's one of my old ones.
I haven't got anything on the back of this one, to be fair. But look what you got on the back of your shirt.
It's one of the older ones, though. Yeah.
Short here, yes.
It's one of the older ones.
There you go.
It's one of the older ones.
Linville saying AWB is going to control Zaha. I did hear Zaha, he was bigging him up. He said in training, he couldn't get nothing out of him. No change. When they were thing together. Blue Moon Ian, he says, come on, Palace, Wolf to return to haunt us. I'm not talking to you, Ian. At the moment. You know what you did. You know what you did, Ian. I'm vexed with you, but no, I'm joking. Big up, man. Big G saying, Mini B, if your dad swears at any point during the match, he owes you 50 quid.
Wait, the intro.
All right, Stephen Fleetley, how you doing? Hi, guys. Finally, should be fine tomorrow, meaning today, which I mean, I can go home. Oh, he should be fine tomorrow. He can go home from hospital on Friday in time for Man United versus Arsenal on the weekend. Big up. And come on, Palace. Oh, thanks a lot. Wish you all the well with your health there, Stephen Fleetley, as well. Blue Moon obviously saying 2-0 as well. All right, talking points, guys. We heard the guys in the comments. What are we talking about? Not long to go. Another 5 minutes before kickoff. I think a big talking point here, obviously, to Casemiro yellow card. He does fly in with tackles, doesn't he? He is the enforcer. He is someone who has to pick the ball. Hopefully, I mean, he doesn't have to do anything rash if someone gives the ball away. So that's a bit of a concern, I reckon.
I mean, look, he's played. I mean, how much games has he played? Over 550 games. He knows how to avoid playing. He knows how to play and avoid a yellow card. He hasn't been booked 550 times. He's fine. He will be fine today. Honestly, I don't even think it's a problem today. I don't even think it's a problem.
Rebel?
Don't doubt in Yoda Casemiro. Do or do not, he does know anything about not trying. This man will control his emotions, and the force is strong in him.
Here we go. So, because MEFC saying return of Obi-Wan Bissaka, Jedi Master, the Marvel. Yeah, Spider's leg, Saha, be scared. And obviously, big up to Stephen Fleet. He's become a member. I thought you were a member, Stephen. Did you sign out and come in again just to get a big up? But you get love from me, man, and everyone in the Man United agenda. Big up to you, Stephen Fleetley. Anything ever talking points here? So obviously we know they've got some good strikers and good forwards as well. Is defense is secure with that lineup there? Wan-Bissaka, Shaw, Martinez returns, and Varane. I think that's quite comfortable.
And just to mention as well, Linville also joined in the membership. Solo's just prompting us there in the comments.
Big up, Linville, man. Anthony gets a return today. I mean, has he got something to prove, Anthony? What do you guys reckon? Has he got something to prove today?
No. What has he got? How much goals has he got? He's 5 goals in 10 starts, right? Is that what he's got for us this season? Like that's not bad. All right, it's not, fantastic. It doesn't have to be fantastic, but that's a half decent return. Yes, I understand he's one-footed. And let's hope that come next season, he can at least do something with his right foot. But at the moment, I think he's fine. He holds the position. He plays to Ten Hag's instruction. Well, we say that we want him to go down the line. He keeps saying for him to go down the line. So we'll see. But he'll be fine. He'll be fine.
Yeah, I think there's been a lot of question marks about him. Because we're looking around and people are like saying, all he does is twirl on the ball and he hasn't got enough penetration. But yeah, there's a player there, and I think what's crucial today for me is Weghorst. I mean, him coming in, you're going to see the interchange of the way he links up attack. We're going to keep the ball. It's going to stick to him. He's going to pin down these 2 defenders and pop it off wide. And I think this is going to create a lot more space for guys like Anthony to exploit. We saw Anthony playing with Haller, for example, and he was always getting a lot of space because Haller was pinning down their defenders. And I think this guy will come slightly deep, 5 yards deep, drag someone out with him, ball will be played into his feet or his chest, and he'd be lay off 1-2 touch. And this will start the triangles that we've been doing so well. So the ball will come into him, pop it back to the man, and then another guy will make a run, which is the third man run, and it will get played in. So into feet, played back the way he's facing, and the guy like Bruno or Eriksen play it into space for Anthony or Rashford to kill the game. I can see us doing that a lot. And we can do the triangles as well in midfield between Fred. Is Fred playing? Sorry?
No, Eriksen.
Sorry, Eriksen, Casemiro, and Bruno. I can see a lot of combinations there today. I'm really excited now. Really excited. It's getting really big. So we're getting down to the nitty-gritty, guys. Let's have a look.
I've just got to say it. Yeah. The United away kit is so bad, I think it's so nice. Anyway, sorry.
Actually, speaking of mint jerseys, that Crystal Palace one is absolute fire. I actually love it.
Yeah, it's not a bad one. They did a good job on that one, to be fair.
Let me...
Right, so I've got a boy saying his prayers on the pitch. What have you lot got?
I just have had him... I've got Big Whoosh looking at me at the moment.
And I'm last in line. I'm just looking at Weghorst on his graphic.
So
I've just seen the team lineup now.
Are we ahead of you on Monday? Yeah, or are we behind you?
I think we're ahead.
Let me just change this up and see if I can get better.
So Eric is now on the screen.
Size of him. Amanda, you're taller than Weghorst, isn't it?
Oh,
All right,
brilliant.
ready? I'm behind a little bit.
Oh
You see someone playing.
Oh my gosh.
What we need.
Guys in the comments, this is big. This is big, guys. Chris Richards, the guy they were talking about yesterday, is starting the centre back. So
that's the one they wanted to start. That's the one he wanted to start, isn't it?
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, they're at the centre pitch now for me.
Not there yet for me.
All right. As they take centre, guys. Obviously, during the game, we probably will be avoiding the comments, as we will be behind on stream, and we know it's hard for you guys to wait until we say goal to see. So yeah, they're just in the centre circle with me as well now, Rebel.
Are you zoomed into Edward at this point?
Let's have a look.
Oh, okay. The ref just gave the signal for me, so I'm paused here now.
No problem.
All right, wait for me. Here we go.
I want to point out that Crystal Palace and their last 5-game record is not as greatest. Lost 4 in their last 5.
Wow.
So this is why Casemiro. I don't think Casemiro should be playing.
He's got to play.
He's
got to play.
Yeah, but
are we waiting for kickoff, guys?
Yeah, we're waiting for kickoff. Yeah.
No, like what I'm trying to say is that the risk of a yellow card is.
Yeah. Oh, they're going to take a knee.
Okay, that's perfect.
Is decent. So I'm just saying, like, that yellow card chance is quite high. So if you could just give him a rest for
He's not going to get booked.
He shouldn't get booked. I'm just saying if he does.
Let me know when you've kicked off.
He's
all
going
right.
No, mate.
Edwards playing. Hughes is playing. He played well. They kicked off. Let's go.
We're underway.
Right.
Straight away, a long ball down the middle.
Straight out.
Comfortable there from Leacher. Oh, and there is 20 of you in the chat. Please do give us a like, share, and subscribe. We do appreciate it. And thank you for joining us on KBB's debut. He's emulating Wout Weghorst.
So here we are in the right back position.
Oh, wonderful.
Luke Shaw, and we get the overlap here in the final third. It's Wan-Bissaka.
Go on.
Plays it into Anthony.
Man United beginning.
His man gets a cross in.
Oh, he crossed it on Monday. We got a cross.
There's a target there. There's a target to cross to.
Played out the way. Straight into the midfield.
Good hold up play there. Varane pinches the ball. We're in their half. Another chipped up ball into Weghorst.
Go on.
No foul.
Do you notice his elbows are kind of coming up a bit when he's trying to jump for the ball? He's trying to create a bit of space for himself.
For sure. Anthony out wide, pops it into Bruno, gets the return.
Go on, Anto.
Standing people up. Again, playing the way they're facing the third man run. Ericsson tried it. It's what we like to see, boys.
Yes, indeed.
Lovely intricate play here. Showed class the other day against City.
Yeah. Come on, Anthony. Come on, Anthony.
Oh, play back down.
Yep. Pinching the ball. They can't really play out at the moment. We've got them.
No, I got it wrong.
Come on, Ericsson.
Yes, I like this.
Yeah.
Gotta love the movement and the kind of crisp passing on the ball, don't you?
Yeah, it's lovely. Play the way they're facing, then into feet.
Right on cue. As you said, Chris passing, sure passing. Curse of the commentator, Rebel.
Yeah. My first official jinx on the watch along.
There's a lot of direct passing going on with the Man United team.
Here we go. Down the channel. It's Weghorst. Comes out wide. Picks up the ball.
Wait, no, that's not the pitch. Yeah, that's not the pitch.
And speaking of Weghorst, Andrew Williams is saying it's about time United had a player that can play with his back to goal.
I thought Martial done pretty well in that respect, but yeah, this guy's just huge.
This is his job. This is this is his bread and butter.
Yes, indeed.
It's nice to have a target like this. If you get your head up, you know you can play into feet, and they hold it up for you and just give you time to more insurance as well. You know you play into him, you can make that run. you can give and go, and you know that he's going to hold it up and pop it off for you.
Big G saying, "Do we all have the same sofa?"
Leather's in the house. Yeah, we love a little leather. Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh, cleared away.
Oh.
Lovely, composed play. Played it out. 1, 2, 3. Birdman run. Play him in. Lovely. Switch ball by Ericsson.
Go on, Ericsson.
Wow.
Oh, that's nice. That's nice. That's nice.
Too direct. Too direct. In fact, way too direct.
That's straight from defence. They were under there. They nearly got shot off, and we just played it out. And in 2 or 3 passes, we were in. Ericsson, man, beautiful.
Is it short?
Come on.
Someone's waiting for him. The 1-2.
So they're not really putting pressure on our 2 centre backs. They're only engaging when we go in their half, really.
Big Shaw picks out. And it's back again. Man United seem like they're struggling to create a chance here.
Here's Ryan.
And possibly starting up an attack now. Luke Shaw.
Martinez has the ball. Probing. Plays it into Bruno's out left.
Oh, Bruno.
Oh,
pings the ball in.
See, you see that, and you see that part of the crossing part of it. When we lose it, remember about not to. We've crossed the ball so much times from deep.
Yeah.
Do you know though?
I mean, we're looking really composed and popping the ball around, playing nice little 1-2s. The way we're facing as well, it's all drilled, well drilled. You can see the drills they're doing in the training grounds.
Absolutely, and just kind of to touch on something that came up in the preview yesterday, we're seeing some overlaps, something that our Crystal Palace brethren were only praying for in their team.
Yeah. That's funny. Big up to Rich and JD as well. They're at the game for Palace. Joined us last night on the show.
And Bill Badger has joined us in the channel as well. Just
big up, Bill.
What does KBB think of the big man so far, though, is the question.
He's gonna probably put in a good performance. He's probably very hungry. He looks hungry. He doesn't look like he wants to sleep right now. He's wide awake right now.
Yes, indeed.
So yeah, Welt's wide awake right now. He wants a goal, or maybe 2 if he really wants one. Yeah, he doesn't look like he's going to sleep anytime soon.
The other question I have for you, KBB, is Zaha scored twice in his last 3 occasions against 2 out of his last 3 occasions against United. Can we keep him quiet today?
I'm going to say that even if Zaha does score, look at clearly the defense hasn't been at the best, but maybe Crystal Palace want to redeem themselves for this game. Maybe Zaha wants to, I don't know, pop out, but it's going to be hard considering their record. Their record hasn't been at the greatest. So
composure there by Bruno in his box. Out here on the left with Ericsson. Crossfield ball with his left foot.
Oh, no, rubbish.
Did he go down on that cross?
I think it's just a bit of balance.
He did. Yeah, he went off balance.
Yeah, he's all right. He's all right. He's all right.
I tell you, every time that man goes down on the ground, he terrifies me.
We've already
Go on. Come on, Rashi.
Square it.
Come on.
He's going to take him
Come on.
Doesn't get in the box.
Oh, that's good. That's the third man. That's the third man. And what they call it every game. Run.
But it's obvious. They're doing it over and over again.
Do you know though what Omondi sounded like there? Do you remember Chandler's ex-girlfriend in Friends, the one with the really squeaky voice?
Rebel, why? Rebel, let's not do this. Let's not do this. Not now. Come on.
What was her name?
You want to go there?
Oh my God!
What was her name?
Oh man. I'm trying to remember actually.
Somebody in the chat's gonna tell us. Yeah, I know you're talking about now.
Janice.
Don't make it stick, boys.
Janice Juma.
No, thanks. Please, no. So it's a good start. 7-8 minutes gone here. It's a good start here by United. We look threatening.
If they really want to win, they might need to just step up again a tiny bit. So
we've got time.
Yeah, loads of time. So there's loads of time. I don't see why but you don't want to waste the time. That's the only problem. You want to make sure time is remote.
What do you think of Elise? He hasn't really blown up yet, but we were told yesterday he could be going to Real Madrid or Barca in the next couple of years. He's that good from the Palace fans, but definitely talented.
Have they changed the position he's playing in on Monday?
Who are you talking about?
He's gone to the right now. He's actually playing in a conventional position now.
The interesting thing they did say about him.
Come
on, Bruno. Come on.
Oh, he goes for it. Right. Maybe
No.
a couple of inches could have got him to that.
That was all Weghorst there. Little played off, little layoff for Bruno to run into. Lovely play by Weghorst.
Win the ball back.
Come on, Rashi. Get stuck in.
And it's cleared away. It's won by Matata.
As long as these guys are good holding up the ball, the Palace guy, Matata, he's nice and strong. But as long as you make sure he doesn't turn on you, just keep him going the way he's placed. Where he's facing, yeah.
What a lovely touch.
Weghorst, lovely little layoff there, man. He's stretching his legs, trying to get in the box.
That's actually his bread and butter finish. Every bit of a YouTube compilation has him kind of getting the big leg out to get those balls coming across the box.
No worry, that's fine.
What do you think of this, KBB? UK Strange is saying that Erik ten Hag has got Wan-Bissaka playing like prime Cafu.
He's definitely got him. He's definitely got Wan-Bissaka up to his standards.
He's not going to know who Cafu is. You can't say that.
I know who Cafu is. How dare you?
Come on, tell me. Who's Cafu?
He's a Brazilian right back. I can't believe you. I can't believe
well
you.
Done.
How dare you?
Right. Oh no!
He's offside. Offside. There's a ball played in there by Bruno. There's runners, both. It was Bruno, Weghorst, and Rashford. But they stepped up just in time. Yeah, that was a nice ball. Risky by the Crystal Palace defence there, but yeah, if they would have timed that run, it would have been in. I think Rashford knew he didn't really sort of finish his dinner properly there. He knew he was offside.
And not to distract from the game. But did you see the look of pride when KBB put his father in his place and told him, I know who Cafu is. Don't you be saying me like this.
Matty is saying here, hope we've checked behind our sofas for hidden mobile phones. How many of you guys ever get done by that? Do you ever get done by that?
Yeah, quite often. Quite often. Oh, great turn. Closing.
That's the guy, Decore, they were referring to yesterday. They really rate him. The midfielder.
Good player.
I haven't seen enough of him. I'm really not too sure about him. I haven't seen him.
Doesn't waste the ball. So if we waste it today.
Let me point out, Manchester United have a 53% chance of winning the game according to bookmakers.
We're not allowed to talk about. You're too young to talk about bookmakers.
53% chance.
53, I said, for Man United. The draw was 23%. I can't remember the win rate for Crystal Palace.
Can't talk about that.
Well, that's according to them.
You can't talk about that.
What is it like I'm going to do anything?
Our Italian correspondent, Bill Baggio, is asking the great historian, Mini B, who he's now taken a liking to. Now, you've mentioned the greatest Brazilian right back, but who's the greatest Italian footballer of all time?
I forgot his first name, but no, not Cannavaro. Baggio.
Oh,
yeah, in my opinion.
Okay.
If you're talking about, you know what? No. If you're talking about legends, then it's got to be Gigi Buffon. No way it's anyone else. He's too much of a legend for me to deny, to be honest.
That's debatable. That's for a whole show.
A whole other show.
Yeah.
So, look, he's got Andrew, Maldini, Baresi, Baggio, and Zoff.
Oh gosh. Maldini and Baresi, definitely very good partnership if you do want to put them in the team. They are two very good centre. Oh god,
skills on his head. Close him now. We've dropped off this game. Sorry.
So if we're talking about attack, I've got to say Badger is the best. Centre midfield would be Pirlo. Centre back, Maldini. Definitely not. I think Maldini, not Parisi. Maldini.
Over Baresi?
Yes.
No.
Okay.
That's said about Baresi for me.
Yeah, Baresi was
If I'd have to go my ranking, it's definitely Maldini and Baresi are the top two defenders of Italy. There is no way that you're going to get them out of the top two. Cannavaro maybe sits in behind them.
So Crystal Palace just worked across there from the right-hand side, whipped him, but it's just gone out of play. But yeah, they've tried had a little bit of possession there, but not threatening.
Yeah, it was an overhead cross though, wasn't it? Really, it went over everyone.
But there's numbers in the box. It's not like they're countering us or out of position. At least we've got a base or shape there. So playing out from the back again. Here's Wan-Bissaka, two centre backs, and the fullbacks are wide here, both of them. This is a variation again of bringing it up. Usually, sometimes Casemiro drops into the defensive three to bring out the ball.
Yes, indeed. And do you know though what entertains me though is every time Martinez establishes his presence, you can see Jamie Carragher slinking further and further back into the sofa.
Oh.
Okay. Here we go. Ericsson on the left-hand side with playing triangles with Rashford. Pops it back to Martinez. Head up. Compose. Ericsson feet. Switch it to centre back. Casemiro.
Man United.
Nice ball, Martinez.
That's Martinez's pass.
Yep, definitely want to get a chance.
Red course.
Strengths.
Go on.
Square Ericsson.
Oh, yes.
Lovely through ball. Cross.
Middle.
Oh,
Still there.
Oh,
Wan-Bissaka. Little dink.
Shaw.
Comes to Shaw.
The left foot volley.
Nice bit of play there. Happy birthday to Martinez.
Definitely not the worst.
Nice little move, eh?
You think he shouldn't have shot?
It could have been because Rashford was in a good place, wasn't offside either.
You think he should have crossed it?
No, just a short pass, so he could maybe.
He cut that boy.
It could have been a good
move there by United. United playing well since Andrew Williams.
Yeah, I think so. You may not think so, but that's my opinion, which will stay to myself.
Do you notice though they don't seem to be playing as deep as you'd have expected them to?
It seemed like he got on top of him.
They're at home.
Yeah, he just got on top of him.
There's the elbow. Into the butcher.
That's
he's bleeding. He's bleeding.
Bloody nose, yeah.
He's got his eye. He's cut his eye, I think.
Is it his eye? I thought it was his nose. Oh, that was dirty.
Gosh.
Was it dirty?
That was an elbow.
That was an elbow, but it's only.
Yeah, that definitely not a booking there. I don't think you should get a booking for that. He tried to win the ball. Yeah, he tried to win the ball his best. Clearly he wanted to win the. Ten Hag.
I'm with little man. I do agree with you.
If I did that in a game of Gaelic football,
I don't see a booking for that.
I've seen some of these highlights he sent me the other day, Rebel, about GAA. It's very rough.
If I did that, I'd walk. I'd be sent off for doing that.
Oh, wow.
You cannot use your elbow under any circumstances.
We've got two great centre-backs on the bench, warming up, Harry Maguire and Lindelof.
We've got two centre-backs. Maybe what you should say. We've got two centre-backs warming up on the bench.
Mr. B, you know what's going to happen now if he does have to come off? Shawberto goes centre defence and Malacia comes on.
Malacia comes on, yeah. I could see it. I could see it.
Don't say that, boys.
No, you know, I mean, I'm on the. It's just because it's he likes the balance of the left-sided players playing at left and right centre back.
Yeah, for sure, you're right.
Again, did it really?
That doesn't deserve a booking.
Is he going to be stitched up here?
Andrew Williams is saying Maguire 5th choice on Monday. Defend your boy.
I can't at the moment. I have to go along with the manager.
You're
The manager.
probably pounding right now. I'm going to be honest. You're ready for Maguire to come on. You don't want Lindelof to come on.
MUFC is saying elbow yellow all day.
You didn't see him. It's not like he
MUFC, I don't believe you.
So they put a bandage around it. You can't stitch it up in the middle of the pitch now. Do a Terry Butcher or Paul Ince sort of bandage around his head. Make it look like the mummy.
Looks like Cass is having a word in ref's ear about it.
He's keeping the ref on side by chuckling and joking with him, just in case.
Yeah.
That's the side. Yeah. He's a cheeky, big-cheeked guy, is he? Casemiro.
Yeah. Big G's coming to your defence. Maguire needs to be on if you want to win.
Thanks, Big G, if you're serious.
Okay.
There was news, isn't there? Transfer speculation about West Ham Maguire.
I can't see us letting him go. To be fair, and also why we've got a chance of winning something, and he's captain. So whether he plays or not, he's going to be lifting the trophy. So I can't see it. I just can't.
Someone get some cardboard out because Martinez has got his breakdancing headband on.
Breakdancing headband.
Do you know what though?
LeBron James.
Is it me or is the bandage a bit low? Could it affect his vision?
I did have a
it's over his eye, isn't it? So that's be an angle to cover the cut.
Maybe he has gone.
So we're back in play now. 1, 2, 3.
Here it comes. Oh, here it comes.
With runners. What's he going to do? Cut his left foot?
Come on, Anthony. Bruno.
Cross.
No, to no one. To no one.
I think that's about the third or fourth cross now. We've pumped in.
Early crosses.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
Maybe they need to.
We give the ball back.
Oh, Newcastle.
Lovely recovery there from Luke Shaw.
I said Newcastle.
Ooh.
I just realised I said Newcastle.
Bruno don't look happy with that one.
Got a bit of afters.
Here, I tell you what though, Hughes looks more Icelandic. He looks like a mini. What was the name of the guy that used to play? Gudjansson that used to play for Chelsea.
He does. Good player, Hughes. Lovely little left foot. Good quality player. I've always liked him. Here we go.
Second best player on a Monday.
Sorry?
Second best player?
Who?
Hughes.
What, for Palace?
Yeah. I'm wondering that. I wonder why.
Plays it to Ericsson.
Ericsson keeps the ball. Little triangle here and plays it out, releases it back to centre back. We start all over again.
Clearly do like the triangle, Man United do.
Wan-Bissaka looking for an option. Triangle. Where's the triangle at?
Yeah, you can't. That's the thing. You can't actually hold up. Okay. Yeah, there's so many. Yeah, see.
Give to Ericsson.
Lovely ball.
What a ball. Rashford.
Too much, Rashi.
From Hughes. Gets around one. Straight to a
triangle. 1, 2.
Oh gosh. And the speed of Varane comes
left back. That's
actually
play it around the press.
So easy.
Do you notice there actually how comfortable Shaw and Martinez are kind of switching out to each other's positions?
Yeah. Being there. Here's Anthony, played through.
Oh!
Lovely. Oh! Tried to Andy Cole against Spurs.
Oh.
Who was that? That was Casemiro with dink ball in behind. That was a good chance.
Yeah.
Oh God, I love this comment from Chris. Just tell Arsenal to say that they're interested in Harry Maguire and Chelsea would jump all over them.
That's probably Todd's fault, to be honest.
Oh, brilliant.
Got a lot of the ball, boys.
Yeah.
Probing now. This is control.
Yeah, I'm just going to actually see if I can pull up some stats as to how much possession we've had so far. We're currently sitting on 60% possession, having had 3 attempts on goal, but none have yet been counted as being on target.
What they've had none, right?
Crystal Palace, as it stands, 40% possession, obviously. No goal attempts, no shots on target.
Lovely.
That is correct, Mr. B.
So the Crystal Palace are getting sucked in now. Every time they play out, we're just picking up the pieces. Yeah, this is good. I'm really quite. I feel comfortable, you know. When we were in Man City, I was like, "Oh, edge." But I feel like we're really composed. Got a lot of composure here, and a lot of experience, like with what we're doing. We know exactly what we're doing.
Yes, indeed.
So back to the keeper. Distributes it to the left back.
Do you know, last season if we did this, I'd be absolutely bricking it.
Ericsson. Who's the 28 for
Well done to Gea.
Who's the 28 for Crystal Palace?
28. That is Decore.
Ericsson's killing him. I think he's supposed to be staying close to Ericsson, and all Ericsson's doing is walking out to the left. He's coming all the way out, and then he's having to bomb straight back into the middle again.
That's what you call getting mugged off.
Yeah, he's doing him bad, man.
Oh, long ball by Crystal Palace. Swept up nicely. Luke Shaw back to Martinez, head up, looking for an option. Dinks it over to Luke Shaw to return. Luke Shaw just crossing the halfway line now.
Starting an attack. Hughes intercepts. Hughes has had a good game so far.
Good offer.
Once again, we turn over the ball. They're struggling to play out.
There's been almost 300 passes in the game.
Nice ball.
Oh,
he never had the pace.
No.
So ball was played into, is that Casemiro?
Anthony. Oh, Mitchell. Having a bit of afters there with Anthony.
To be honest, I think I saw Anthony just run into.
What happened there?
Maybe I saw it. I don't know.
They'll show us.
Anthony felt the strength there from Mitchell. I don't think he really wants this. Usually he's like a bit more, but once he felt the strength there, he's like,
Here, do you see that? Now he's lifting the shirt. Man is shredded. You do not want anything of Mitchell. Lad is absolutely butched.
No, that's it. All done.
What happened there then?
I think it was the throwing down to the ground. Yeah.
Did he throw him? He didn't really throw him, did he?
There was nothing in it, like.
So this will be a battle now, Anthony and Mitchell.
Oh, great.
Nice.
Oh,
into the box. Workhorse. No.
That's a sixth cross already.
Yeah, so early.
There.
No.
Play that wide. Rashford putting the ball back under pressure, and Klein knocks out of play deep in there.
As I said,
Was he formerly of Arsenal, isn't he? Klein.
Liverpool.
Clearly,
Liverpool and Palace.
No, Southampton before that, wasn't it?
Yeah, he went Southampton as well. That's right.
So, okay,
So you just play it wide. See, Casemiro's dropped into the back three.
It's starting
Plays
again.
a long crossfield ball, looking for Luke Shaw. Can they play out? They can't play out.
Give
it away again. We keep turning the ball over really well. Like it's only a matter of time, isn't it? Start popping it around in their half.
Oh gosh.
Yep.
Oh gosh. Oh, he tried to touch.
So 27 minutes, guys, in the comments. How you feeling so far? You happy with the performance? 61% possession compared to 39. 3 shots. and we've had 6 touches in the opponent's box. More touches, I think, would be dangerous. We start playing football in their heart, deep in their half.
Little break. Come on, Anthony. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Too slow. Too slow.
Yeah.
Oh.
Not on the page. Not on the page with Bruno there. Bruno has said something. Bit annoyed. They're still arguing.
And I guarantee you that's all in Portuguese.
Yeah.
It's absolutely fine. As long as they're smiling by the end of it, it's all good.
Once again, we turn over the ball. Crystal Palace are really struggling to get anything going.
United are panicking.
Casemiro picks it up.
No.
Andrew Williams is not impressed with the lack of use of the right peg by Anthony.
We said
that. I mean, we have to. Mahrez is the same, isn't he?
Yeah, but Mahrez goes past players.
I think
I'm stumped there, Mr. B. You stumped me.
I don't think Anthony's grown into the league yet. I think he's still trying to find his rhythm.
Yeah. He will. I think he will step up. Now Weghorst is seen. Weghorst is doing really well, in my opinion. He's sort of holding them back. These guys are going to get a lot more love, both Anthony and the wide men, Rashford or Garnacho.
Like, what you have to remember, back when Cristiano Ronaldo arrived first day, he was being called an imposter as well. So.
That's true.
Who's calling him an imposter?
There was a pundit over here by the name of Eamon Dunphy. He used to be on his case constantly in Ronaldo's first season.
Yeah, he handled the ball.
Really heard some positive comments about Shaw from the manager in the last couple of days, saying how professional he is at the start of pre-season.
It's strange, isn't it? Jose really.
Go on, Shaw. Nice goal!
No. Shaw whipped in the ball from the touchline. Weghorst didn't really get much power on it. Didn't have to jump. Oh, he did. He jumped just tiptoes, just over the bar. But there's a threat there. There's another option, another dimension to our play now. I like Weghorst. I think he's going to fit in really well.
Weghorst is confident. It looks like he's very confident. He doesn't look like as I said before, he's hungry, still wants to go, still wants to
get in, close him. Well
done, Wamba.
Well broken up. Well
done, Wamba.
Yeah,
come on.
Get the delivery.
Comes in the box.
Rashford.
Pass the Wamba again.
Oh, I should have passed it back.
And there's a lot of
no
play.
Ball. Lovely play there. Broke up the play. Broke down the right with Wan-Bissaka. Yeah, probing again. Eriksen's dropped into the back 4. He picks up now, just crosses the halfway line, head up as usual. Plays it back to the centre back, Martinez.
Do you know?
Cross field. No, plays it wide. Shaw.
Oh, yes.
Oh,
Weghorst.
Bang!
Wide.
Oh.
Casemiro just outside the box. Could have played in Anthony.
That's what Weghorst does. You see that? You see that whole pinning the man in. Yeah, that's something that Martial.
So even in that situation there, we had options. So pin the man in, played it back to Casemiro. He had option wide. No, because they had to come in. They had to sort of close in. I'm sure the centre back saying, "Come in, cover me." To the wide, to the fullbacks.
Looking at that there as well, the foul by Shaw. I don't think we needed to take down Zaha there. He's done nothing so far. We had him controlled. We didn't really need to give him this opportunity from the set play.
I agree. There's no point. If you're going nowhere, you should make him play the other way. No need to foul him. But Weghorst back with his set piece here. Crystal Palace have a cross. Free kick.
Sent in.
Linked in.
And it should be cleared.
Get it out there. Get it out of there.
Well done.
Red horse with the
And the
clearance.
break possible.
Handball.
Great strength. That's Crystal Palace. United.
Lovely
game,
Oh.
possession. And
Slow it down. Ericsson's class. He's so good, man.
Just to fill you in, as things develop there in that attacking play, there's a big debate between Andrew and Bill underway in the comments about Anthony.
Kicking off. Here we go.
Big
Bruno shoots from outside the box. Apologizes. He knows it probably wasn't the best option there, but he has got that in the locker.
If you watched World Cup 2014, you would know the 7-1 score. Man United have 7 shots, Crystal Palace have 1.
What's this one today?
Yes. United have 1 shot on target, 63 possession in favor of United, 37 to Crystal Palace. Over almost 250 passes for United and 144 passes for Crystal Palace. I'm going to be honest, the passes actually show you how much possession United have had over the game. It does show you.
It's just short control passes, isn't it? It's just keeping the ball, keeping it ticking over, retaining the ball in their half, and just probing.
Nice little ball.
Plays out wide. Is Wan-Bissaka head up, dinks in the cross. It's gone back.
It's still
it's cleared.
Do you know what I've noticed as well so far is that Martinez near like Gandalf, thou shalt not pass.
He's looking for a crossfield. He's got that option. He plays into feet. Luke Shaw's in the inverted position there. And now Ericsson's gone out to left back, covering Luke.
More credit for Mini B by Andrew. He's saying you're spitting straight facts.
And Luke Shaw's gone forward. Ericsson's in the position. Rashford's deep on the left. Plays it back to Ericsson. Luke Shaw's in the half space there, waiting for the ball. And he attracts players, so it does create space for others.
Oh, rush.
So I'll come back.
Good patience here from United, though. We don't seem to be as flustered as we were in the past when being pressed in possession.
Oh, that's a tackle.
Clearly shows.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, shit, am I ahead of you guys? What the hell's that?
Yeah, very good tackle there as Rashford was played in. Now they've got a break with pace. This Ericsson gets beat for pace, does he? Uses his body well. Ah, oh, lovely little back heel. Lovely, and we can play out again. That's beautiful, Ericsson. Crossfield ball for Bruno. Get it turned over. Hughes gives it away. Anthony out wide to Wan-Bissaka, who's having a decent game. Ericsson plays it in the middle of the park to Casemiro. Squares it for Martinez. He's probing now into the half space. Plays it out wide. We've got Bruno out wide here on the left.
Go on.
Unlucky, gives the ball away, trying to play it into space for Casemiro.
Paddy Lawless is asking, how the heck am I behind you guys? I'm not even paused. Dublin internet, Pat. Dublin internet.
Big up, Pat. Lovely tackle there. Wan-Bissaka ain't having it. He always goes to ground. He always goes to ground with his right foot, no matter where he is.
Makes a tackle.
Yep. Lovely there by Rashford.
Andrew Williams is now part of the Church of Ericsson. He's saying he's his new favourite United player.
Yeah, he's class. Got a free kick outside the box here. Bruno at range or Rashford?
Rashford back.
Rashford has got him down.
That is a foul.
Good strength from Shaw, actually keeping him away from him too, though.
Sure.
Yeah, we're just behind
tackle. Wrongly timed tackle.
It looks like Rashford and Ericsson are both standing over this one.
I didn't consider Ericsson. Yeah, I think Ericsson's range is definitely out Ericsson's range. This
Ericsson's walking away, so this is going to be an opportunity for Rashford to take the lead in consecutive goals for Manchester United.
in this situation, do you go goal side or do you try and bend it around the wall? Because sometimes it always hits the wall. I think he scored a nice goal in the World Cup, similar to this range, didn't he? Where he went goal side, where the goalie is.
Left side of the keeper, surely.
I think he's going to go to the keeper side, to the right-hand side.
Chance? No.
You got to get these on target at least, I think. Oh dear. Have we scored many direct free kicks this year?
He did one. Rashford did one, didn't he?
Rashford has one, yeah.
Oh, Rashford has one.
So 38 minutes gone. Obviously, we had the injury with Martinez. Could be a couple of minutes extra.
Interestingly, Rashford has the most consecutive goals in any of the big European leagues, according to that stat that just appeared.
Yeah, since the World Cup, he was killing it. He was killing it from 2 weeks ago.
He's the 4-man in world football.
You're right.
Now the question is, have we had more games in English league than any of these other leagues? So I wonder.
I think maybe we have, yeah, because a lot of them started back late. Oh, lovely header there, trying to play man in by Beckhorst.
What is going on?
Jesus Christ! I think I'm after ending up ahead of you.
Wow. Good save there by De Gea. Lovely shot. I think it was Matata. But just outside the box. Oh, it's Edouard.
Yeah.
First time he's touched the ball in this half, isn't it?
Only issue there, if we get wrong side of these guys, they can play. Up to now, we've had numbers ahead, like people behind the ball. That's time Luke Shaw was wrong side of them. They're able to sort of turn and run.
Correct me if I'm wrong. That was the first shot on target as well for either of us.
Clearance by, who's that? Varane. Another whipped in cross, cleared by Shaw.
Going in behind.
Good pass there by Mitchell. Plays out wide. Okay, so Crystal Palace, good. That was on target. Good save there by De Gea. Kind of expecting to save that, but it was a good save. Good hands.
In terms of De Gea, it's probably routine De Gea magic, but it's still a top blocker save.
For sure.
I don't have a problem with De Gea as our goalie, man. I don't have a problem with De Gea as our goalie.
A little break here. Go on, put on the afterburners. Come on. On your bike. On your bike. On your bike. Beat him. Beat him.
He's going to cut back. Got to cut back. Got to cut back now.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he ain't got the Premiership pace. This ain't Dutch football, mate. You're not going to bun. Oh, that's the new guy, Richie. You're not going to bun these guys for pace like that. But good direct drive, wasn't it, Rebel?
I was going to get up and go get one.
Yes, indeed. Now, as you say, you're not going to skin these lads. It's not the Italian league where they got a bit of a pace deficiency. No offense, Bill.
Now, what we do in corners, we've gone short on corners lately, but now we've got Beckhorst. Might be, we played it first hand corner. Beckhorst jumping with the keeper, there's no foul. Ball's bouncing in the air, head tennis. Beckhorst gets his body in the way. They clear it, pump it forward. We're going to turn this over, hopefully. He gets rolled, but then he gets tackled, goes to ground, and takes the ball. Wow.
Great tackle.
Ooh.
And the same again. Get back in shape, boys. Now we got Martinez out wide. He doesn't want to be in this position. Wants to be more central. They're driving at him. Deflected shot. Can we clear the ball?
Come on, Bruno.
And that's
Bruno pinches it off him. Red course deep. It's simple.
Now we put them back.
Come on, Rashi.
Not to pause.
The bounce actually got him there, didn't it?
Yeah.
Composure. Now here's Ericsson. Head up. Plays it into the centre of the park. His foot, Bruno back to Ericsson on the left. He's got Rashford with him. Where's Luke Shaw? Rashford plays it. Ericsson cross 6-yard box, cut back.
Oh!
Yes!
Bruno!
Ericsson.
Get in, son!
Wow.
Come on! Total control.
Ericsson with a cut back there and got himself in a good position. Rashford played him in. Ericsson cuts back to Bruno. Had time, just slotted a goal. What a goal! Well worked move there. It's been coming.
There's man out here who are saying, you know, that Bruno shouldn't be playing. Blah blah blah. He needs to play. When he plays in his position and his head's on, we've been in control of this half, man.
Big time, Mr. B. Here we go again. Ericsson gives the one, plays it back to Rashford on the left. He keeps running and he's rolled in.
Oh, that
Bruno penalty spot into the back of the net. Lovely.
The pitch intelligence of Ericsson. That man, his reading of the game is fantastic. Yeah. And do you see what it means to Bruno? Just incidentally, that's fantasy football points for Big Rebel. Get in.
You got Bruno in your team.
I do.
That was a slick move.
Bruno.
There we go. 1-0, boys. Well deserved. Well deserved.
So just before halftime, 10 shots for United, 3 for Newcastle, 3 shots on target.
Crystal Palace.
Why don't you look at Newcastle?
I don't know.
3 shots for United, 1 for Crystal Palace, 63% possession as before.
It hasn't changed, the possession.
Yeah, it hasn't changed. And Man United have 300 passes now. 307 if you want to be smart and exact. Passes for Crystal Palace 184.
Yeah.
That right there is a pattern of play that we haven't had for a long time now. We
Control.
know how our goals. 1-2, third man run. Ericsson continued his run, played in simply. Good decision making there by Rashford. Rolled him in, lovely weighted pass, and Ericsson on his left foot cuts it back.
Here, just want to say, Solo apparently is commenting and he's saying he's obviously delighted with the goal. But I thought, Solo, you were in the middle of your run at the moment. What are you doing in the chat? Get back to running.
Too cold, isn't it?
He's outside Rumbelows watching it on TV.
Oh.
Well done. Good pressing in the corner there. Home. All right. It's up in the air. Winners. Casemiro. Veghorst. Lovely layoff. Can we get there for Anthony? No. Mitchell's too strong.
Paddy Lawless is saying, thank God we scored before half time.
Yeah.
Now he can enjoy his cockles and mussels for his dinner.
Okay. Is that an Irish dish? Is that a typical Irish dish?
It's a dub dish. Pat will sing the song there next time he's on. Actually, he's on the reaction show. So
lie, oh.
With and muscles alive, oh.
What the hell is going on this channel?
The Irish, they're rubbing off on us. Takeover, the Irish takeover. Here we are, playing out from the back now. It's Varane in his right centre-back position, head up, looking for options. Plays into feet. Veghorst comes deep, holds off his marker, and now we switch to play. And he's free, Bruno, on the left-hand side. Beautiful move there. Veghorst does offer a lot. You've got to look at these little intricate things he's doing. Rashford out wide on the left. Gets pinched.
Actually, correct me if I'm wrong, but did we score with our first shot on target?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lovely Casemiro. Lovely. Oh, this is nice.
Scored with the first shot on target.
Start again, says Ericsson.
No,
we didn't.
What was it?
We had like 1 or 2 shots before that. Maybe.
On target.
Yeah.
Thank you, KBB.
Question. Do you think Tottenham got the best out of Ericsson the way we are seeing him? Because even when he was at Spurs, maybe I didn't watch many games, but he just...
No, you didn't watch him. There was, listen, bruv, there's Spurs man who would have taken him back from Inter Milan, to be fair. He was good. Very, very good.
He makes teams tick, doesn't he? He's just
Yeah.
a fantastic player.
But you know, though, when you think about it, how much have Spurs underachieved when they had Ericsson and Modric?
Yeah.
Like they had they had ballers in that team, and they still won.
Who's the Belgium guy? Dembele in midfield. I thought he was fantastic.
Yeah, he was good. He never lost the ball either. He just had bad knees, didn't he?
Yeah. Ericsson was wasted at Spurs, his Pat. Half time, boys. We're waiting for Solo, the appearance of Solo now. What are the thoughts, guys?
Can I ask a question, actually? Think back 12 months ago. How petrified would you have been watching the ball being played back? How much of a difference is there in the mentality that we think as now watching United compared to last season? Because I'd imagine...
Systems, bro.
Yeah.
To be fair, I think that's a big part of what's helped us. It's where they're standing. If you look at where they stand, they it's the same place that they're standing until a team says, okay, fair enough, we're going to press them. And as soon as they press, what happens? We beat the press and then we're straight into midfield again. So it's hard for the opposition at the moment to understand what's happening. We say understand, we can see it, but playing against it is completely different. You know what I mean?
I totally agree. When you're controlling a game like that, I mean, it's really important to get guys behind the ball and we can recycle it. We're pressing them, playing passes in their half. If we give the ball away, we've got the rest defense there. We set up nicely just to recycle it once again. And when you do this time and time again, the defenders are always in good positions to prevent teams from prevent any panicking. Yeah. The one time, what happened with us, our players would get ahead of the play, just like there where they had that shot where De Gea played. I know Shaw was slightly ahead of the play, and they had time to turn and run at us. But when we're majority of the game for the first half there, they're trying to probe at us, and we've got numbers behind the ball, and they're looking up and they have to play through us, and we can't because our shape's too good. So I just think as long as we don't allow teams to get the wrong side of the ball, and so they can turn at us, this is where Palace would be good. But at the moment, when you're there, they turn and we're standing there, or we don't allow them to turn and make them play the way they're facing. I think we're really comfortable. And as a defender, you're not getting many sprint backs. You're not having to run back. You're not panicking. That brings anxiety, I believe. And I think Maguire and all these guys were really unfortunate to play with a midfield and a poor system under Ollie and previous managers as well, where we were always at risk of getting a counter against us, which does cause panic. And then you just want to crash it into Rosie a lot of the time. This time, we know we're well drilled, know how to pick up the pieces and start all over again.
Absolutely. Bill is saying that he thought he had worked out the equation, that OMONDI had 1 seat, I had 2 seats, and that the B family were rocking the 3-seater. But unfortunately, he was wrong because this is a 3-seater.
Yeah, this is a 2-seater. So there you go. There you go.
But
there was news today about Kevin Mbabu. Guy who's played for Newcastle and Young Boys as well as a right back. He hasn't been getting games for Fulham because he's been, for whatever reason, Tete's been playing there. But there's rumours that we might be in for him. I feel he's really quick.
He's not
one of the quickest guys in pro football.
He's not Dutch?
No, he's from Switzerland.
Oh, great. Okay.
But very quick. He's getting on now. He's about 29. But yeah, Newcastle had him for a period of time.
I'm going to be honest, Amanda. I've never heard of him. I don't know how good or bad he would be. Look, Wan-Bissaka's not doing too badly, you know. If he can keep him happy, because obviously there was a lot of talk and a lot of deals were done or trying to be done for this January transfer window, I'd keep him.
Pat Lawler is saying here, we controlled first half, not the most exciting half. 12 months ago, we would have drew this game and Palace goalkeeper would have had a worldie. Rebel just...
oh, sorry.
No, it's all right. Matty's saying Rebel just did a sofa reveal like the Pogba signing video.
Here, next thing I'll have my piano and I'll do a Sanchez.
just on Wan-Bissaka, you just mentioned Wan-Bissaka there. He's talking about the atmosphere at the club at the moment. And he said on the atmosphere inside the stadium, he added, definitely, it was pleasing to hear the fans cheer. It also pushes your confidence up to continue doing what you do best. Obviously, that pleased the fans and led to a chance in the game. So it's a good moment. And he's also saying here, we know with all the games coming up that none of them will be easy, but we go into every game with the mentality to win. I think we need to take every game by game, with the aim of just winning. So this is someone who's been interviewed now who wasn't really on the radar. They were talking about him leaving previously. So big up to Wan-Bissaka. It shows a lot of character to get back in favour.
Couple of bits of breaking news. Apparently, according to The Independent, Manchester United have made an improved contract offer for our little star boy, Alessandro Garnacho.
Yeah, we needed to offer him more money, to be fair.
What's the story behind that, Mr. B?
They're sniffing around. It's the normal. If he wasn't playing, maybe he would have signed, but he's making a difference. So he wants more money. In Real Madrid are sniffing around him at the moment, and they will offer him the money. Will offer him the money. So let's, pay him the money. We can afford it. Everybody talks about spunking money and wasting money and blah, blah, blah. It's not a waste of money. He deserves, I'm saying he deserves 150 grand a week. No, he doesn't. But he deserves a pay rise. And if now we have to increase it by a couple of grand, increase it by a couple of grand a week, that ties him down. He's not going anywhere.
You're not concerned. It's just negotiations.
Yeah, of course it is. Yeah.
Well, Mr. B, I had it put to me this way. I was told, well, if we can pay what we pay for Maguire to spend all his time on the bench, we can surely push up Alessandro Garnacho to 40k a week.
Thank you.
Here we go. We've got Emma saying Wan-Bissaka made Saha switch sides.
He's right, yeah. That's a beautiful save. That was a great save. Yeah, he's right. He's right.
So, did I tell you about Wan-Bissaka? Zoe's saying here, I thought Ericsson was on another level first half, dictating the flow every game, I believe. Big up to Eddie Football Waffle. Thanks for your prediction. You're on course to get that right. A lot of people are on course with their predictions. We've only put money on it. Well, not to promote gambling, but there you go. Want to say hi? All right, here we go. Tabrice, how you doing, bro? It's Amateur Football. Great show as normal. Putting the hard yards in. Go and check out Amateur Football, guys. This is a great channel for amateur football players. Tabrice, yeah.
Before you go, bro. It's good to see your team in that deep brown farm mud with all of that shit floating around in it. Sorry.
Can I ask actually one question?
Subscribe to Amateur Football, please.
Absolutely. Can I ask one quick question though? At what stage can we afford to take Casemiro off this pitch?
We can't until we go 2-0 up. We can't.
Yeah, 2-0, I'd say. When you look at it, how many tackles have we made? We don't. We're just pinching the ball. We're getting turning it over. They're giving the ball away for us based on pressure. Just want to give a shout out to Stuart Marshall. He's at the game. Shall we get some atmosphere here, guys?
Let's do it.
Stuart Marshall coming in. So, guys, ready for this? Stuart Marshall at the game. As you know, obviously he's had some sad news yesterday. But let's see what he's got to say. Here we go.
9 out of 10. He's 9 out of 10 at football, everyone.
How old are you, Stu?
Hello, Stuart. Talk to us, Stuart. Can you hear us in the studio here? Hi, how you doing, guys? How's the first half for you? Had a few technical problems there, guys. Hopefully we can get back to Stuart.
The Palace Wi-Fi is struggling by the looks of it.
Yeah, most certainly. He looks delighted, though. Great, big up, Stuart. What a day. I mean, he's had the last 48 hours been, ups and downs, isn't it? It's what life's all about. Big up to Stuart Marshall, man, and condolences to his family once again from the Man United agenda, everyone here. He's at the game, but he's obviously likes what he sees on the pitch, as we do. So, Stuart Marshall, big up to you. So, what we looking at the moment? What else? What's the other talking points here from the first half? Little B, what are you saying, man? What do we think we need to do second half?
I'm gonna leave it to. I'll be back in 2 minutes.
The first half was, we might need to push up the standard a bit because it seems like Crystal Palace really want to knock on the door a bit more. So if they really want to keep the lead, I think Man United are going to have to kind of step up the defense or midfield play just a bit more. Plus, Maybe they've already changed it. The long ball is not working. Clearly, we can see the long ball isn't working. So I've been kind of thinking that maybe Ten Hag's gonna advise a direct passing sort of play to create the opportunities in that final third.
So Mark Edmund, how you doing? All the way from Australia. He makes a really good point here. Weghorst's positioning and movement creates space for Bruno for the goal, doing his job right. Most certainly, he's pinned down 2 guys there. They're more concerned with him and trying to pin him down. It's really good play by Weghorst. Such subtle things here that we're seeing, which just I'm delighted with. And also, Big G saying Weghorst has impressed me, to be honest, or to be fair. For a big lad, he gets about, doesn't he? It's just, yeah, he does. He's not the fastest, but he is an intelligent guy. He uses his attributes really well. And I think, yeah, this is a very good signing. So far, so good.
Here, what about Bruno? Bruno. He's the Portuguese Magnifico.
Playing well. Obviously tries to sort of penetrate a couple passes, goes a bit off straight, but he keeps at it, doesn't he? He doesn't give up. And for me, Ericsson, he's special, a very special player. And I heard some guys, Zoe and Emma, were in the comments earlier endorsing him. I think he makes things happen. He's just tremendous. A bit like Scholes, when Scholes used to sort of make us tick. You always knew something was going to develop. And what he does, he sucks people in. He plays slow, and then he start probing fast. You run into him, he just plays it off, pops it off the way he's facing. So after a while, you get tired. And then he creates his own space because players don't know, they can't rush him. You cannot phase him. You start rushing him, you're going to get a triangle around you. You get lost in the Bermuda Triangle. And then as you saw there, he slowed up the game so much. They were backing off, played it into Rashford, continued his run. Now, they didn't really go with him because at this point, they're like, right, Rashford's got the ball. Oh, God. So they didn't really go with him. They didn't really expect it. They split second there. And that little jog, because it wasn't a sprint, he just jogged into space and Rashford played him in. And then from then, when you're in that sort of area, you cross it across the 6-yard box to Weghorst, who made a nice little run, drew the defenders away. But Bruno knew the cutback was on and called for it, obviously, and got it at his feet. Had the time to have a touch. Imagine that. Bruno had time to have a touch in the box before he delivered the goods, you know? Really
yeah, I think we need to mention Eddie. He's in the building and he's saying, Mr. Junior B, you're absolutely correct. Too many loose balls. Luckily for us, Palace have been poorer. Big G doesn't like our Bruno chanting. And I'm also saying Niall Kane is in the building and he's saying Bruno took his goal well.
Certainly did, Niall. Amateur Football's asking us a question. Who's the weakest player in your starting 11 against Palace and why? Over to you, the Bees family.
Who's
weakest player?
In your start?
Wait, is this Man United 11? Right.
In our starting 11, yeah.
Anthony probably.
Yeah.
And why?
Yeah,
I don't think he's done enough. I'll be honest. I think that so far, I think it's Anthony. Rashford's been quiet.
Yep.
Rashford has been quiet, but I just don't. I think they're finding. They're trying to find. I don't know. I don't know if it's a hype thing on Monday, but I don't like. I don't know. It's weird. We seem to be crossing the ball too much.
Should we try Stuart Marshall again? We're going to go in again. Right, Stuart, how you doing? Bad reception, Stuart. Can you give us a little rundown of what you're seeing at the game live? he's in bull voice. Robin Van Persie.
They've got them all out, boy.
Big up, Stuart. Stuart, any news? How you feeling, Stuart? What's the game like from your end? He's struggling to hear.
Struggling.
Give him a wave, guys. Can't get much out of Stuart right now, but you can see by the smile on his face. Oh, he's got his scarf now. Here we go.
You're back out on the pitch.
That's right. Celebrate. I hope he's not in the panic.
I've got him coming back out onto the pitch.
Okay, yeah, me too.
Yellow
Guys. Big up to Stuart.
Stuart, good luck for the second half, man.
Enjoy it.
Look at that. Lovely.
See,
Bill
that's how
Bannon,
we
thank
do.
you.
That's how we do on the Man United agenda. We always come with something slightly different. Halftime live from the stadium. Stuart Marshall there.
Are you kicked off yet now, lads? We'll try and get ourselves in order here now and sink down again.
They're about to kick off again.
I've got
waiting now, getting guys on the pitch. Vieira's there.
Yeah, I got Vieira walking
out. We're a bit behind, guys, but bear with us.
Right, they've just kicked off. Just kicked off. What are you on?
They haven't kicked off for me.
I'm the same as you, Mr. B.
No, they've just kicked off. Yeah, I'm kicked off now.
Right, so we're there.
Stuart does look.
Boys. Come on, take us home. Country Road.
Stuart looks like he's having the time of his life, I have to say. It's nice that he has this occasion to kind of help him through what he's going through at the moment.
For sure. Kind of lost for words. I mean, yeah, I lost my dad a couple of years ago, and his dad's been sick for a while now. But
go on.
Oh, are we in?
What a dummy!
Wan-Bissaka beats his man, crosses. Follow up here.
Oh, sure.
Hits fuse.
Still in there, Anthony. Maybe wants to get away. Oh gosh.
That was a chance now, not taken.
We're looking like a well-drilled, well-oiled side at the moment.
I think there was a Chelsea fan that I work with. He put it well. He says, the difference between United this year and United in the past is this year they have a coach that knows how to get what he can out of his players.
He's certainly right. Most certainly, that's so true. Makes a world of difference. That's why coaches are paid good money.
Oh.
And in the same breath, he actually said the likes of Conte, even at this stage, are dinosaurs of the game, which was a big call.
Formation that he plays, man. If you play 3-5-2 nowadays, you're dead. You're dead.
The Premiership's been going for 30 plus years, and only one team has won it with a 3-5-2. Won the title.
That was Leicester, wasn't it?
No, it was actually Conte's Chelsea.
Did Leicester not play 3 at the back?
No, they were 4-4-2. They had 2 up top.
Chance here for Crystal Palace. That is a decent spot to have a dead ball from.
This is the only way they can get joy out of us, from a set pieces, maybe. In open play, we're okay.
Their team is massive.
Hughes is on it. Straight.
Stand them up, boys.
Andrew Williams. Andrew Williams is confirming that it was a 4-4-2.
Yeah.
Who's that? Leicester.
Leicester, yeah. Maguire and Hoot were the centre backs. Jeez, yeah, Hoot. I forgot he was there.
No, it was a Jamaican centre back. Wasn't Maguire.
Morgan. Sorry, Morgan.
Mm.
Sorry, I misread it from way back here. It looked like Maguire. Right. I'm kind of taking the Andy Tate kind of lean now in order to get the best out of us.
I think we've seen a lot already from Weghorst. Like what's his name? What's his name? I've forgotten his name now. He's a distant memory.
Who? Martial.
For us, Martial. Yeah, we've seen already what Weghorst brings to the team. He gives us more. Look, we've got a lot of control, haven't we? We're war with Strolling out there. There's always the option to play into his feet, and he does the right thing. His decision making is really good. Rashford out wide.
Still playing.
Oh, top Sui.
Well
Richard
done.
Driving again.
Yeah, I like that. Slowed him down and then went again. He's not always at 100 miles an hour. Well done.
That's one I saw.
Well done, Rashi.
Yeah, that's one was a corner as well. I think get fucking off of this.
Was Hooked at Middlesbrough at some stage, or am I dreaming?
He was, yeah. He was doing the rounds after Chelsea and then found his home.
Actually, Thinking back, that actual Middlesbrough team, Cook, didn't they have one shop and Juninho and a few others at that point?
Oh, that was I think that was before. Corner here, played in again. No more short corners anymore. Anthony with a shot just outside the area. And it goes over the bar.
I'm going to have to ask this though. Should we actually play a mix of corners? Because if we actually keep whipping, isn't it going to become one-dimensional and allow teams to set up to defend our corner set pieces?
Well, I think coming into the game, we've been playing a lot more short corners. Rarely play the direct corner. So today, especially, mixed it up a bit. Maybe next game we can try something else in training and get another set piece going from corners.
True.
So
Very true.
players behind the ball here. Let's see what they got to penetrate us. Hughes in the middle of the park. Not under pressure, but plays into feet, the centre forward. He gets played in. Corner.
Well done.
Casemiro.
That's why he's got to play.
Facts.
No one's been threatened about a yellow card as yet, have they?
Lissandro
We're standing on our feet. We're standing them up. No need to dive in.
He did get a yellow card. Yeah, Martinez has been booked.
Yeah.
Has he?
Yeah.
That.
Beginning of the half.
You're right, actually. Yeah, 47 minutes. You're right.
Well done.
Well done. Yes. De Gea picks up the ball, plays out wide to left back.
Oh, why?
Don't take your time. Played into feet. Rashford plays it back where he's facing. Little pop, 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 and we play it out wide. With the underlapping run here, Wan-Bissaka. He's in the middle of the park now, inverted, and we've got Bruno out wide. And he gets, could have got played in there. We give the ball away. This is dangerous here.
That was him.
And we turn it over.
Well cut out Varane.
Nicely done.
Weghorst holds him up well. He has to come through Weghorst, which is going to cause a foul if he gets there first. It's going to be very difficult to play against him.
Ericsson.
Paddy Lawless is saying Luke Shaw really getting stuck in today.
I think Ericsson needs to fight for the ball a bit more. Ericsson does need to fight for the ball a bit more. Yeah. See Shaw showing more aggression.
Ruthless aggression.
Yeah, but at least he's showing it. He's showing he wants the ball. You see, Ericsson.
Well done.
I think third man, you're in. Another third man run ball there. It's really good stuff here, guys.
God bless Luke Shaw, says Pat Lawless.
Big up, Pat. Pat will be on after, guys. Make sure you check out the reaction show. Yeah, it's currently Pat and CALLULA on the bench, getting warmed up to take over from us, guys.
Yes, indeed. I'd like to see us finish this off now because I would like us to get a couple of players off the pitch before Sunday.
Yeah. We're looking so good. We're staying in London, obviously. We're playing in London. We won't come home.
Are they staying, yeah?
Well, I imagine so. We wouldn't stay from Wednesday, travel back 3 or 4 hours, however long it takes, and then have to come back down again.
I don't know. So where they're going to train? No, we ain't letting them know where to train down here.
London Coley? I don't know.
Oh, good call, actually.
No,
I think he's going to want to do it at home. I think they're going to go. I think
anything going down at your pitch, or is your pitch still waterlogged? You can offer them training facilities.
They come with an arm. What's it? A fishing rod?
Here, did you get any snow over there? Because I was on to my father down in Kerry today, and he was saying they had 2 or 3 inches of the bloody stuff.
No snow down here. We're good. What about you, where you are?
It's a bit like the way Martinez is playing at the moment. It's got ice, baby.
Good one.
Oh, this lovely little ball. Come on, Anthony. He's not beating nobody. Come on. And again, actually, I noticed a complete reluctance to use the right peg. So it's definitely something that he's going to have to figure out how to utilize without the right, isn't it?
I don't think that's the issue. I just think people are looking for reason to criticize him. Granted, oops. I mean, Messi hardly uses right peg.
Am I ahead again, am I?
Yeah, you are.
Yeah. Tell me when you see a foul.
Ericsson controlling the pace. Martinez at centre back. There's a foul, yeah. We've got a foul. Or a man's down for Palace. They've stopped play. Ericsson kicks it off the pitch.
Okay.
I didn't see what happened there.
You didn't see the foul.
Trying. It's Elise. Good signing from Reading, isn't it? I mean, it's good to raid the Championship. Some of these players, touch and go, isn't it? Whether people can really perform. You guys, who's come up from the Championship who's really stepped up to the Prem? Because there is a bit of a gap. Who will name a player that's been signed for the Championship that's sort of like a duck to water into the Prem?
In the Prem?
Well, this season, Mitro has been the one that's really taken the Prem by
he
storm.
He was a Prem before, though, wasn't he? He was
Would you say Ollie Watkins, because he was signed from Brentford when they were in the Championship? Do you think he's an established Premiership player now?
I don't think they've actually got the best out of him yet. I think he's been very hit and miss for Villa fans. And actually, that's a question I must ask Ross next time I'm on FTSN. As Ollie Watkins.
Yeah. Eze.
Jeff.
Matata. Someone a danger guy. I like Eze.
Welcome, man.
Omondi, I've got a question for you. Do you see any subs happening in this game so far?
Yeah, I think we're now 56 minutes. You have to start considering who you want to be rest up, and for the Sunday. Obviously, Sunday's a massive game. I think we're in control of this game, but we can't let any of the midfielders come off just yet because they're controlling the game. It would be a bit risky changing the tempo. Ericsson, I think, needs to stay on. He's not really doing extra work. He's jogging. I don't think that's an issue there. It's just the only issue with Casemiro. And the only time when you get a booking is when we're being rushed or we're under pressure. At the moment, when we're controlling like this, I don't think there's any risk of that sort of situation. So I would keep it going, and I wouldn't do it at 60. If I wouldn't take a midfielder off at the moment. If you're going to take someone off, it would be someone on the forward line. If you're
Anthony,
a good manager.
Is that Anthony Garnacho swap?
Yeah, I would go probably something like that. Yeah. If you change the midfield at the moment, I think you could risk them sort of coming at you. The midfield are in control and they're strolling. It's not like they're running like headless chickens and burning themselves out. They're strolling out there. It's like a training ground game.
Actually, do you notice the bench is actually very defensively minded when you look at it? Fred, obviously Eaton, the spare goalkeeper, Lindelof, Maguire, Malacia, McTominay. The only there's three attacking options: Garnacho, Palestri, and Elanga.
Well, Elanga.
There you go. Palestri would be nice a bit later for Anthony, maybe.
You don't think he would swap? He would move.
Rashford right.
Move Rashford right.
And then what? Put Garnacho left.
Garnacho.
Yeah, that's a possibility again. I think that's a conversation. If we're talking forwards, I don't mind. There's not going to change.
Then you've got to think about V course. He's in. Go on, Marcus.
Let me actually.
Chopped.
I could have played it in there. So Luke Shaw's out of position. Can they break? No, because we were touch tight to them, closing them down. They haven't got time to break, so we slow it down, give us time to get our players back in shape. Now Luke Shaw's back. Really good play there by the boys. That's what you call intelligent pressing.
Do you know, there's one player I guarantee you won't be coming on, and that's Fred, because he's going to be stuck to all the guards behind on Sunday.
I think Fred could, if we get 2-0 up, it changes the whole dynamics. Don't you think, guys? 2-0, then you can make these changes from midfield. But at the moment, we're in such control, you can't change it. I don't think it's very risky to change it. Ericsson's dictating the pace. Casemiro's strolling out there and just waltzing around.
Again,
experienced players. Look, that's not attack. Casemiro just got the ball there, pinched him, but there's no foul. It's just nice play. Overlap here.
Oh.
Third man run by. Oh, see?
Close.
You see, Ten Hag. We know we got a system of play now.
You can't mark it.
The one thing I will say about Fred, though, he's in the same yellow card trouble as Casemiro. Do you risk him when we're 2-0 up?
Yeah, because he ain't going to play against Arsenal.
I think we could see something similar. We could see something similar to City, and see him doing a man mark job.
Oh.
Quite possibly. That I think we got to play to our strengths, and I think our best midfield, regardless of Arsenal, is Eriksen and Casemiro and Bruno at the moment. What we're doing out here, so I wouldn't want to be in a situation where we have to sort of try to neutralise them. They have to worry about us, and I think if we take Eriksen and Casemiro out, we're going to be a bit weaker for it. But then I do see the positives as well for sort of neutralising Odegaard, who's really on form at the moment.
Yeah, but the way I look at it is those three will still play. Just Bruno will be out on wing and Anthony be on bench.
Okay, yeah, that's a good shout. Good shout there. Very good shout. Foul in the centre circle there. Bruno's gone down, holding his toe. Foul by Decore.
His little pinky toe got a little boo-boo, did it? That's what I like to see. KBB, that smile and that grin. Keep it up now, young man.
My favorite player of Man United, if you're just wondering, is Garnacho.
Garnacho, yeah? Why do you like him so much?
He's shown himself on the pitch, so I really like the way he also plays football. He plays in my position as well, I play right wing, so wait, no, he plays on my left. Wait, no, he plays on my left. I play on both sides, actually, to be honest.
You got any sugar, little B?
Yeah.
Come on. When you square up a man, what are you showing him? Are you showing him a little shoulder? What's daddy teaching you out there?
What do?
That's awesome.
Come on.
He's talking to you. I'm not talking to me. He's talking to you.
I normally lay off a pass. I'm not.
Oh, you play triangle, man.
Sometimes I sprint, do a little skill, get past a man, cross it. Because crossing, unlike for Man United, works for my team a lot.
Yeah. How many assists or goals you got this season?
I haven't scored in quite a while, but I have got quite a bit of assists actually. I create a lot of chances as well.
Closing. Well done. Away.
Well,
oh man, we need a second goal, man. I can't do this 1-0.
1-0. Why, little B, tell your daddy that 1-0. Why did I say 1-0 is a good result?
On Monday, I think we're going to have to start banning you from making 1-0 predictions.
Yeah, but the thing is that I feel like United have, they've just let Crystal Palace come at them. And that is kind of starting to get on my nerve a bit because they're not pressing. Because United are just dropping and they're not actually pressing of any sort. So
You think that's an instruction?
No.
You're not pressing part.
No.
Maybe maybe he does want to make them drop.
Luke Shaw in centre back position.
Nice little ball.
Poor ball. Blind.
Oh, someone's in behind.
I'm sorry now to cut across you lads, but Big G's just after making me burst in laughing. Apparently, a certain somebody that goes to games has a new nickname, Victor Meldrew, because he doesn't believe it.
Yeah. That sticks. That name sticks, most certainly.
Oh.
So his lovely pass broke the lines here. Eric got time for a pass.
Go on.
Big shots.
See, in situations like this, when we're 0-0, he wouldn't have done that, I don't believe. There's no need to shoot from there. How many times are you going to score from there, bro?
Do you know, that's the second shot that actually started wide and kept going wide, isn't it? From Rashford today.
I just don't see the point in shooting from there. You got to bring man in.
But you know, though, if you have it in your locker to put one on top bins from there, though, like Rashford does, maybe you do have to have a go at it.
I understand. I mean, look, he worked his own chance there by driving in. But I just think you got to pop it off. That's decision making again. I just think it's one thing about Rashford. I feel sometimes he makes the wrong decision, even though he's improved that. Oh, lovely Casemiro in the middle of the park there. Lovely.
He's like the chef, really, isn't he, inside in the centre midfield?
Yeah. All right, we might give the ball away. Get back in shape. Crystal Palace play it back to their goalkeeper. He's gonna kick it out.
Have it. Look, Casemiro's won it again.
Oh, nice little ball there, yeah.
So Casemiro's like the single pivot, it seems. And then we got Eriksen sort of drifting around doing his thing. But we've always got like numbers back just for protection. And sometimes Casemiro gets forward as well, and it just rotates with Eriksen. Eriksen was sitting. It's a nice sort of relationship they've got there. They know exactly what they're supposed to be doing.
Look at that little pass by the hair. Look. I said, people keep knocking him, man. It's just the little bits he's doing, that little side. Look,
Oh, Bruno.
Oh, Bruno. Go get it back.
Have you noticed that Palace are playing a lot deeper in the second half?
Maybe they're trying to catch us on the break, but yeah, we're not pressing them, they're not pressing us. Maybe
they're definitely not pressing us like the two centre backs. They're letting us play in that area, but as soon as we get in their half, they do trying to sort of close up the space. But this is good for us. If they're sitting back like this is really good for us because they've realised there's how many opportunities when they do turn over the ball, they can't get out. They're suffocating in their half. That's a kick by De Gea. Doesn't go to his man. Played more central.
Yeah, you see what we did there? We pulled. See what we did there? At least I understood that ploy there. They pulled them back, and then that ball would have gone in. So I understood what was being played there.
Good shout. Here we go. Eriksen, head up, plays between the lines, but Weghorst gets pinched.
I tell you, I like the way Hughes is operating in the centre midfield. He's breaking up a fair amount of play.
I think he's had the second most interceptions in the game, other than Casemiro, isn't it? Yeah. Touch him.
Bruno played in by Anthony out wide on the right. He's been closed down. Looks to the back heel. Red like a book.
Knew what was coming.
Here's Anthony with inverted.
He needs to do something before he comes off.
Oh, Wan-Bissaka.
Great win ball.
No, we need to get backside. We need to get run
on the floor. Back to goalie. Rest. Hold.
Can we just actually say that Anthony could have given that a bit sooner? I think he put a AWB into the heart lock there, really.
Yeah.
He did. I think Anthony can come off now. I think Anthony can come off.
Yeah.
I think I don't even know. He's had a lot of ball this game. I haven't seen
Licha
from him, to be honest. Anthony, that's in the final third I'm talking about.
Yeah, you're right.
Haven't seen much from him, to be honest. Yeah, it's definitely his time to come off, in my opinion.
Well, we've got 67 gone.
Mr. B, this has to be some sort of record. Mini Mr. B is only here one show and he's already spoke more facts than Paddy.
Young B, we got a question for you. You ready for this? Fingers on buzzers. Little B, we've got a question for you. Question for Young B. What's the best piece of advice your dad and coach have said to you about playing football?
What is that?
Kick him back.
That is not a very easy question to answer.
So, daddy and coach, what do they say to you most games?
I'm going to have to think about it for a while.
Think about it. Oh, Scotty Maxon.
Wait.
Yeah.
So Alejandro's on and Scotty's on. Oh, what's going on here?
Is that Palestri or Garnacho? It's Garnacho, is it?
Yeah, that's Garnacho, yeah. Oh, gosh.
He needs a new contract, so...
McTominay away.
Wow, Weghorst is coming off.
Listen, man, he ran himself. He didn't stop running.
He done his job.
Running. Yeah, he did what he needed to do, man. Well done.
I'm concerned by that. I think he should have kept him on.
Omondi, when has he played?
And
he was playing in Besiktas League. And guess what? We might need him on Sunday.
Yeah.
He starts on Sunday. Martial's not going to be fit in time.
So does that mean Bruno goes down the middle now?
Bruno.
Weghorst.
Rashi goes in the middle.
Rashford.
So where's Bruno?
Where he was.
Bruno stay where he is.
McTominay.
Who came off? Oh shit! Who came off?
See, McTominay's come on the pitch.
McTominay, and then Anthony came off for Garnacho. So I think Garnacho on the left, Rashford up top, Bruno in the middle.
Yeah.
Who's he playing on the right then?
Hang on. I think Eriksen's gone to Bruno's position. Bruno's gone wide, and McTominay's gone in next to Cass.
Okay. Let's see if we can control the game still with this little shuffle we've done here.
And don't worry, Mr. B, it's not full McFred yet.
No, it's all right.
McFred haunts me.
Oh, lovely. Eriksen.
Well done.
Head up on the left-hand side. Can he roll? Switches to play wide to Bruno.
Go on. Nobody there. Nobody there. Nobody home. That should have been two.
That is so poor.
That's not bad. I think that's a good play. Eriksen again. Look at this. Head up.
It was a good chance. It was a very good chance.
Lovely pass there.
That's
a good. Oh, yeah.
Maybe he couldn't have shot. Yeah.
That pass is a bit iffy. A shot. Because look at the position. Because you've obviously got some of the players in the box. Shot could have went in. If that's a save, someone's definitely getting a rebound on that.
Get across the goal.
Pardon?
Actually.
Yeah, he would have been. Yeah. But even if he did even a save, definitely would have probably got a tap in off of that. To be honest, that's just my opinion.
So a player that
was the striker on now. We might have a bit of more pressure on the two centre backs playing the ball out. Let's see how this transpires because they're trying to really go for it now.
So they've taken off their striker and they've taken off a guy that was highlighted at the top of the show, Decore. Mr. B, I don't think he lived up to expectation or to billing, did he?
He didn't. No, but I tell you what, our midfield. Our midfield's different levels, so I don't think you could say, right now, midfielders are playing against us and not getting a sniff. So
you guys are right. Rashford seems to be playing down the middle, Bruno on the right, and he played in here for McTominay. Looking for
a pen, surely. No, not given.
No.
VAR? What about VAR? Oh, he's in the ear. Hang on. He's pointing to his ear.
Did he get the ball? If he gets the ball first, then you got to consider a penalty here.
Yeah,
right with Richards, centre back. First touch, he does. That's a penalty.
That's pen. That is a pen.
That's a pen.
Come on, VAR, do your job.
He gets the ball first.
That's a penalty.
Yeah, that's a penalty.
That's a penalty.
If that's outside the box, they're giving foul all day. There's no complaints.
I'm gonna be honest, Rebel. VAR's decision is to bottle every decision.
True.
Checking for a pen.
Hang on. Where's the positioning? Where's the foul occurring? Is he inside?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not given.
No.
I think that's a pen, personally.
Yeah.
He didn't really dive. He was actually the guy came in, and took his legs out. Wasn't intentional, but you got to be careful in the box like that. Get there first. Now we.
Can I ask anyone in the comments that has the sound on?
There is no way.
What did they say was the reason why it wasn't given? Because obviously we have no sound here for copyright reasons.
Andrew saying it's a pen.
Yeah, I agree.
I think that's a pen.
Hold on, what's going on here? There's still chatter going on here.
McTominay's still going off. He's a bit upset by that. Having an argument with Wilfred. Wilfred's always arguing with players, isn't he?
Yeah.
I quickly saw someone played it over to left wing. I don't think it was I think it was Zaha.
Cool.
Touched the hand. It touched the hand before it hit his knee. So it hit his hand and then it went.
What, just now?
Yeah, just now, yeah. It might have not been Zaha. It must have been someone else then.
Oh, Zaha! Whoa!
Oh, what are you doing? Oh, what are you doing? Oh, what are you doing?
On Monday, do you want to say hello to your brethren there? We have a true City fan in the building.
Big up, true City fan. How you doing, man? He says Palace player probably touched the ball, he's saying. So I think that Scott McTominay got there first. And Zaha tried to manhandle McTominay. It didn't work. Eze with a free kick here. Or is it going to be Hughes? It's Eze, dinks the ball in.
Oh,
win that all day. Our house.
Oh.
Second ball coming in. Hughes with a header back in.
They're having a header fight here.
That's routine work for Anne, isn't it? That kind of heading away.
Yeah, standard stuff. You're supposed to win that.
Oh,
Stand up. Stand up.
Mind your house, Shaw. Mind your house.
So they got a corner now. With 74 minutes gone. Are we inviting pressure by taking Weghorst off? I think so. There was always an option to play him in. He'd hold up the ball. We had a lot of control then. I don't like that.
Yeah, but you can't. You just can't have him playing.
He's not exerting himself too much, didn't feel. There you go. Look. See?
Oh, De Gea!
Wow.
Oh,
Great save. Free header. Did someone say Harry Maguire?
No, Harry. No, if we bring on Harry Maguire, it's going to be inviting pressure for the last. Oh Lord!
Harry Maguire during that situation, that's a header going straight to the top corner and then goal, mate.
Look at that replay. Have a look at Shaw there. He handled his business. He wasn't getting bullied.
See, Rashford's watching the ball rather than reading man. He got sort of exposed there. But yeah, that's the worry, isn't it? Set pieces. They haven't really broken us down in the play, but they're here. Little 1-2 out wide for Palace. Crosses the ball.
Look at the pressure now.
Here again. Looks like Garnacho is setting up for a counter. They're truly trying to go for it now.
Well done.
Wan-Bissaka.
Stand him up. Stand him up. He's left-footed. Stand him up, boys.
Oh.
Got numbers back. This should be all right.
What I'm going to say is
oh, come on. They played it around you.
Where?
Lovely Bruno.
See? The pressure is so comparable.
That's a foul.
Oh!
Guys, hold on a minute.
No way.
That's a yellow. Yellow.
So how come he's not fouled in the box? You see what I mean? That's inconsistent, man. You know what? I think some referees at all levels, they judge their decision based on how the game's going. That's a foul. It's the same as a foul in the box. He got there first, and the man brought him down. That's exactly what happened in the box.
Andrew Williams is saying, how do you tell someone knows nothing about football without saying that they know nothing about football? They slag David De Gea.
There you go. There you go.
Slagging him off?
A lot of people.
I'm just saying the distribution needs to improve. But yeah, 2 great saves there by De Gea.
Listen, he didn't save those with his foot.
Yeah, see?
Bill Badger's saying we need to get Fred on to do a job, and he's causing straight danger.
Is he?
Did you see what just happened? He jumped over one ahead and he gave that.
So what? 13 minutes to go. Vieira's off his bench now. He's sensing something.
He wants something.
Come on, Ericsson.
That's what I want. Yeah.
That's a foul. That's it. Control it now. Slow it down, boys. Ayu's come on. I think he's a physical guy. He's going to put some pressure on our centre-backs. Ten Hag's talking on the bench, trying to decide what the best option here is. So I think with Tony on the pitch, he can deal with the physical. But we need some outlet here. Garnacho, I think if it gets played in, could be another. Go
on.
Oh, he's still got the ball.
At least he saw the pass.
Back to Bruno. Recycle. No. That's poor Varane.
I think there was a comment earlier saying that Bissaka was playing prime Cafu. I don't think that comment's wrong. I don't think that comment's wrong, to be honest.
Bruno, come on, man.
Wow, Wan-Bissaka's out. Danger. Well done, Casemiro. Fantastic. Casemiro.
That's why he plays.
Wow. He stood up, invited the guy and pinched him. While we were under pressure, Wan-Bissaka was out of position. We lost the ball. They were breaking on us. Well done, Casemiro. Things like that gives us points.
You know what I know? Sorry, go on, Mr. B. Young Mr. B.
That's what a solid CDM is, to be honest. A man who can win the ball because they are the closest line to defense, so they're definitely going to want to just protect that kind of line that they're in, because where the CDM plays is just by the side of the final third. So, and that's a dangerous place. So you don't want it being there. That's the whole point of that's the whole point of that type of midfielder.
We're going Fred for Ericsson?
Definitely not.
I think could do, but I want to keep this composure.
Do you know what I noticed as well, though? And at the risk of jinxing him with a little over 11 minutes left, Casemiro has never even put himself in a position where he could be at risk of a yellow, has he?
Oh, no, not yet. That's just true. But here they are turning on us. Casemiro, don't do that! Don't do that!
Jesus.
Rebel, why did you have to say that, bruv? Rebel. Oh. So Casemiro gave the ball away. They've broken on us. We have players ahead of the play, and he had to bring the man down. Now he misses the Arsenal game. Wow. Don't do that, bruv. Rebel. Your timing. That's a foul. That's dirty. That is absolutely dirty, actually.
Do you know what? That could have been red.
Yeah.
That's Any other moment, that's definitely a red. Yeah. Studs up, everything to deal with. Yeah. You can't make that tackle.
Wow. So those 11's gonna have to include.
Oh my god.
Not including Casemiro now for Arsenal. They're gonna be delighted.
Look at Ten Hag's face.
See, I just say, if we would have got that penalty, that we would have given the ball away there and get a foul. That's a penalty. I just don't understand. I don't understand why referees do that. Just give the penalty. Just do it as it is. Just play fair. Do the right thing.
Jeff Vegas is saying, stick Martinez in the CDM position and play Shaw centre back.
Jeez, that's changed my mood now.
So, I have got a question for everyone. Now that tackle's just happened, if there was anyone to fill in that type of position that Casemiro plays in, who would be the most suitable against Arsenal, in your opinion?
Look, I'm going McTominay.
I'm saying we play Martinez up there, move Shaw in to the centre back position, and then
Malacia on the left. Then
Malacia on the left. Show Bruno out and right instead of Anthony, and play Fred, and basically play the extra centre midfielder.
I
don't think Martinez can play in midfield. I don't think that's wise.
Well, you're playing him with Ericsson and Fred.
Jesus.
So Andrew's saying it's definitely a red. Could have been a red by Casemiro there. Obviously bad news for the next game, says Matty. But we have to win this one first and get the points, most certainly. It's not over yet.
Well, I suppose that's the thing, and we said it in the preview as well, that the 3 points now earned is, if we can finish this out, is better than having Casemiro available and ending up with 0 on either of them.
Yeah, big time. I remember Arsenal fans were moaning because Partey wasn't playing when we beat them at Old Trafford, and how important that he is for them. But equally, I think we've got a player in Casemiro who's been really vital for us. So I'm disappointed, but I'm sure the manager can do something. He's got to do something. Like, he's got to play Ericsson. He's got to play McTominay alongside him, and then Bruno ahead of him, or maybe play Ericsson, Fred. I don't like Ericsson, Fred. No, I prefer McTominay. He's stronger.
I'm taking some heat in the comments for my yellow card jinx.
Yeah, big time. You tell him off, guys.
Don't say anything.
You see, I'm a watch-along noob. You see, normally I just do the reaction shows and I don't have this kind of pressure.
You don't have the pressure. You just opened the mouth and said it.
Right on cue. And then the next thing that happens, Casemiro 2-foots him. It's like, I don't know, Rebel, man. I know it would have happened anyway. And guess what? We're behind on stream. So it had already happened. But I'm still blaming you, Rebel. I'm still blaming you.
Jeff's agreeing with Rebel here about the formation or the lineup. He's saying Martinez can play at CDM. He did at Ajax, but I just don't think that's wise at all. But yeah, Rebels, you make good suggestions because we've seen Luke Shaw play centre back.
That's actually a good point, Rebel.
Yeah, that's got to be clicked. Clearly, that's going to go viral now.
Master Jinx.
Yep.
So what I'm saying, lads, is Arsenal are winning 3-0 on Sunday.
Don't say that. Oh.
Yeah. That's perfect. I get
own
it.
team.
I get it now. He's jinxing them.
Yeah, exactly. Oh.
No,
no, I thought you were jinxing there. No. So I got it all mixed up in my head. Yeah, all right.
Out wide here for Palace on the right-hand side. Got numbers back, but they played the ball in, cleared, half-hearted. They tried to play it out. Here's Fred, pinches the ball. On the break here, Bruno gets mashed up by
Oh, you just got out.
Referee.
Yeah, he's not giving that. He just got out.
Ref.
Wan-Bissaka out wide with Saho, cuts in. He's cutting again. He's hit shot, but it's gone over the bar.
Nobody had no change out of Wan-Bissaka today.
Yeah.
Boy. None of them.
We're starting to think about man of the match. I know they're going to talk about it in the reaction show, but who would you give them contenders for the what's the name? Pat and CALLULA for later. What sort of consideration would you have for certain players?
Did we give it to Casemiro again?
It was good yellow card. Stop the break.
Quiet. Weghorst did okay, but I don't think he was superb. Anthony definitely not. Bruno scored the goal. But we've kept a clean sheet. De Gea made 2 great saves. I think, what did he make? 4 in all, two really good ones.
Roberto Carlos was going well.
I don't know. Was he really a standout player?
I don't think Weghorst should have come off. I'm really serious about that. We lost a little bit of control. There was always
we did. Definitely.
So
Wan-Bissaka, Big G's going for his man of the matches, Aaron Wan-Bissaka.
So guys, when you take this to the other show, guys, let them know in the reaction show who you think, because watching it live, I think it's hard to call at the moment. Here we go. Ball cut out by Pinocchio. He's got back post Bruno. Turn out, flick it to Bruno, guys. Hey, Rashford, why do blows us? Nah, that was pop out your feet.
Oh, should have gone the other way. Yeah.
Wasted move. They get back in shape. Rashford, you get out your feet on the half time.
Gone.
Simple.
There was 2 opportunities to get ball to Bruno, and they blew both of them.
What made it worse is he cut back into all of the players.
It's fluid. Both across the lines. Bruno's there in a good position, and you cut back to what? To do what? That's disappointing, man.
So before final whistle, match ratings for the highest
don't worry about them.
Rated right now is Casemiro 4.5.
It might be Casa might get it.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know.
As it stands, the match stats: 9 shots for Crystal Palace, 13 for United. 3 shots for United have been on target. On target, and then 4 for Crystal Palace have been off target. And let me say, most of those have come in the second half, and some of those subs really let they're just applying the pressure now.
Come on.
And then there is 60% possession for Man United. So they've had same possession, but I think Crystal Palace during the second half have used it.
With the play here by Bruno, plays it back outside the box. Don't play it, traffic. You got Rashford Pinocchio outside you. 2 opportunities there now, man. Come on, bruv.
Still there. We're still alive.
No, definitely not now.
Garnacho and Shaw in the half space. Can we get there first? It's McTominay. Got overlap here by Wan-Bissaka. Played in.
Ball.
Time cross.
Deliver.
Poor. Can I just say, Rashford there had 2 opportunities in the last 5 minutes. Great. Decision maker was really poor. I'm sorry. I'm not dissing Rashford, but you got to be better than that. You're an experienced player. Do better.
Actually, do you know what? This makes me think back to last year, and we criticised 2 players for not actually putting the ball across when they should have, and one of them was Rashford. And it seems like he's kind of sunk back into what he was doing last year in a way this game.
It's like having a shot early on in the second half. We 1-0 up and think, right, I can shoot now. You know, when really you just got to play people in, keep the ball ticking over. That's
foul him. Well done.
Game management. And now we're giving free kicks away and making it risky for ourselves.
It's a messy finish. It's a messy finish.
A penalty. Weghorst shouldn't have come off the pitch because you lose control. You know, I was talking about wide men maybe coming off, maybe Rashford or Anthony, not Weghorst. He was one controlling the ball, pinning their centre backs back. You know, an outlet, someone who can hold up the ball and bring people in. You know, I'm disappointed now with set plays like this. You know, what we're going to do? Rely on Fred to sort of clear headers.
Couple of interesting points. Andrew Williams saying Rashford having an absolute mare today. Bill Baggio saying Varane bossed the backline. Eriksen has been class in midfield. And he's also saying we look absolutely knackered. We're probably going to lose against Arsenal. He's questioning our legs.
No, we've had control. I don't think we're tired. We've had a lot of control in this game. It's not like we've been stretched or anything like that. It's just silly mistakes. And if we had that penalty, we could be 2-0 up. Now look.
Oh, no!
If we had that penalty, we'd be 2-0 up right now. That's a damn penalty. If Rashford would stop flipping, giving the ball away like that, man, this is what happens. What a great free kick, by the way. But see what I mean? It's stupid things like that. Rashford, you got to do better. And how many minutes left? 4 minutes. Well, it's not good enough.
I was going to say something about the...
Yeah, don't say it then.
Crystal Palace set pieces.
That's the only way they're going to score. Unless we play stupid football.
Can't play football like that. That's a brilliant free kick there.
Credit where it's due. Absolute screamer of a free kick.
Wow.
Fred in the wall. I mean, that could be Weghorst.
Exactly.
We had Martinez and Fred in the wall.
Yeah.
Did they really have Martinez and Fred in the wall?
Right. No, Martin. You know, see what I mean? It's like little things that really can change the game. Rashford, I'm really, really vexed. The referee, give the penalty. Don't worry about it's 1-0 already. Just penalty, it's a foul. Clear the box. Give it.
Yeah.
McTominay's come on and not really done anything. Just running.
McTominay does what McTominay does, bro.
You know what? That's a game changer. That is a game changer for me.
See, Monday, you and your bloody 1-0s, man.
Yeah, but you got to manage the game. You manage the game. Have players like Rashford making right decisions.
Come on.
You can't always control a game at 1-0. To be honest, 2-0 is better because look. Late times in a game.
We could, but you know, little B, we could have controlled the game right there. We had a penalty, a shout. Rashford was in on goal. He could have made a better decision making.
Come on.
Someone's got to step up now.
Come on.
The reason I think it's better for a 2 is because guess what? These things can happen late in the game. And if you have 2 goals, this kind of stuff doesn't happen.
Yeah, so they should have given the penalty to make it 2-0.
To be honest, I don't see why they didn't give that.
Yo! Ball got played for 6-yard box. We're still in with Rashford. Gives it out wide. Is this Garnacho? Shot straight in the goal. Oh, man.
And Anthony Herbert has crawled out the woodwork to tell us, lads, Paz playing well.
Should have scored there, man.
Oh, my God.
Should have scored. Who
what
is
happened
that?
There?
Score. That's a goal. That's a standard goal. Come on.
Oh, Casemiro as well.
Casemiro,
Turf Morehouse TV is actually making a great point. We played more bloody long ball since we took off White Curst. Why?
Come on, first touch.
Man.
Don't do this, boys.
Are we going to blow this? Are we going to blow it?
Pinch that now. Come on. Time. We've got seconds, 30 seconds. Simple. Wide. 1-2 triangle. Rashford. Rashford being live.
We didn't look for the second goal, man.
You run into Rashford's space. Now you give the ball away to Fred. Jesus Christ. Come
Fred,
on,
take
man.
the yellow.
No.
Oh, tackle. Oh, what a Saka.
Oh, no.
What a tackle. Jesus.
MOM.
My man of the match.
That's MOM.
Definitely.
Man of the match.
OWB has been class today.
Man of the match.
Wan-Bissaka. Yeah, that's a brilliant tackle.
He's given Zaha nothing.
Do you know what? that if Dallo was there, that was game over. That was 2-1 if Dallo was playing today.
Quite possibly.
Yeah.
Fred's just giving the ball away stupidly earlier on, and again, cheese and peas.
Oh my god.
You know what? Look, we should be winning this game. It's team management. Nothing to do with the manager. It's to do with the players. Rashford, man, stop all this foolishness. Gee, come on, 2 opportunities. You saw it, guys. There, game over. Nah, man, we're done. That's really bad, really poor. You wait, and then suddenly, yeah, the only way they were going to score is from a free kick or something like that. But we lost control, lost composure. Do not take Weghorst off the pitch. Rashford, stop shooting stupidly and make the right decision. You could have played people in. Gee, and now Casemiro's out as well. That's not good enough, man. That's not good enough. Really, you control the whole game. You got to control the game. 1-0, see the game out. That's what I want to see. Until I see that consistently, then I'm going to be happy. But that's not consistent. No point complaining any of these players. You can moan as much as you want, but you should have sealed that game. Zoom in and grab Rashford, man. Let me see what he's saying. Oh, you're clapping. Don't clap.
I'm going to have to say one thing on Monday. No more 1-0 predictions. We're not hearing 1-0 predictions because 1-0 leaves you open constantly to getting caught in these draws.
Rebel, we need to win 1-0 because we had an opportunity to win 1-0 today by a single goal, by managing the game, seeing it out. That's what we want to be doing. But still, naivety with players like Rashford. On the break, we're 1-0 up, I can shoot. We're 1-0 up, let me try and cut inside instead of playing it wide to Bruno and bring the man in, which is the fluid way to do things. No, he wants to do things his own way. And suddenly they go and score. It's disappointing. I have to tell the truth from what I see. It's not good enough. And that's down to sort of naivety from players.
Does the set piece coach have to take some responsibility though for the way we set up for that free kick? Because it didn't look like we were organised enough
you don't save those free kicks. It doesn't matter. Yeah. You don't save those free kicks. You can't blame the goalie. The wall, you can say, all right, they probably could have got taller players in, but it went over the tallest player anyway.
True.
You know, there's sometimes, I mean, it's more you look at, was the free kick avoidable? You know, he ran pretty deep with the ball. You know what I mean? Anyway, tell them good night because it's time for your bed.
First, just before I go, these 1-0, I don't see why that's ever gonna come, because I understand that you want to control the game at 1. I completely understand where you're going with that, but you can control the game by 2 better because you've got less pressure coming to you while you're on the pitch as well. So if you're up by 2, maybe
gives you a little bit of leeway.
Yeah, see, it gives you that little bit of breathing room. And again, I see where you're coming from with that 1-0. But even then, that free kick.
But tell them, say good night. Say good night. Say good night. It's time for bed.
All right.
Yo.
Night, KBB.
All right.
Big up, man. Wonderful commentary.
Yeah.
Just to finish up, what do you think of Bill's comment there that the lack of cover in those positions is hurting us bad?
Well, I mean, we're the drop off when we've got subs, our sub drop off is too big. Look, that's going to come with time. That's going to come with another couple of transfer windows, maybe. But
Jeff's made a great comment that I totally agree with. I can't get to it. Well, actually, can you put it up? So Jeff's saying there are too many tricks and flicks, not good enough. Not enough clinical play from our top players up front. Talking about Garnacho should be starting over Anthony. Too many tricks and flicks. Not enough clinical play. Plays that we've drilled on the training ground. You let it just fluid. To Rashford, don't cut back inside. Play it wide to Bruno and play him in. Why didn't you want to play him in? Why? Yeah.
And this is stuff that he was being pinged on last season. This was something that we thought he'd gotten out of, that he was looking at the better placed player, and time again that second half he kind of reverted to trying to carry it in to traffic, into cul-de-sacs, and we went nowhere.
It's sort of it's changed the whole mood. I mean, I would have loved to have got away with the win there, which we should have had, most certainly. And that's what I'm saying. Things like Rashford giving the ball away and stupid at that, what resulted in that? We got a yellow card to Casemiro. And then later on, he's doing it again. And once again, they've gone and broken and got confidence from that and scored because we didn't finish our dinner or do the right thing when we're in good positions from the counter. It's really important in that stage. It's game management, not just from the manager who does that really well, but from the players and certain players indeed. I'm calling out Rashford. I'm calling them out tonight. I'm sorry. That was really disappointing. It frustrates me. You're a pro footballer, and you know, let's just, there's nothing wrong with passing to your teammates. You might think, you're going to use a teammate as a decoy and cut back inside, but you cut back inside to what? The guys out there with one-on-one situation, or even better. Who got rolled in for our goal? Eriksen got rolled man in, or Rashford rolled Eriksen in for our goal. That's how you do it. And then later on, he's trying to think, right, I've done my bit. Now it's showtime. Showtime. Shut the curtains. Get in there and take a grilling off your manager, man. Cha.
Do you know, Dom? It does reopen the conversation of people that can come in from the outside the top four and challenge. Because if we drop stupid points like that, that's what's going to hurt us.
Guys, we've got the reaction show for this.
True.
Right?
Lord have mercy. It's been brilliant. You know what? The most pleasant thing for me today is having Mini B on. What would you call him again? BB? What?
KBB.
KBB. Guys in the comments, what do you think of KBB today? Fantastic, in my opinion. He's our man of the match, in my opinion, because these guys are not good. I'd love to see him on again. Great addition to the Man United agenda and a great debut.
And just to mention him one more time, just GMS, our sponsors.
How you feeling, Rebel?
I'll be honest with you, I'm gutted. It looked like we had it there to come out in the second half and finish it off, but we didn't. I'm sure Pat, CALLULA, and the gang will have plenty to chew on, but it's going to be time for me to reflect, try and see where we dropped off. But I suppose that's a conversation for the reaction gang at this stage, but can't say that I'm not disappointed that we didn't leave London with 3 points.
Are we leaving London though, Mr. B? We've got Arsenal this weekend.
Fucking hell.
Oh boy, well, I'm off to watch the reaction show. Hope you guys in the comments join us. Coming on very soon. Pat and CALLULA will break it down for us in detail and really give out a player rating and decide what was right and what was wrong with our performance today. And I'm sure it's quite obvious to many. But yeah, wrong sub, says Dan Danish. Seeing Mini B and Mr. B watching football together was awesome. Melted my heart a little. Lovely, lovely, lovely. And once again, we should give a big shout out to our man Stuart Marshall at the game. Obviously, he lost his father. He's a big integral part of the channel as well. One of the best, most passionate supporters out there. And his dad loved the club as well. So let's get behind him and thoughts and prayers to his family.
Yes, indeed.
On that note, guys, we're signing out. Thanks for tuning in to the Man United Agenda Watch Along with myself, Rebel, Mini B, and Big B. And I've got to go. But we will see you guys on the other side. Just make sure you tune in to the reaction show coming very soon. Go and get a cup of tea, put the kettle on, get your tissues and wipe your eyes. And CALLULA will cheer you up. Later.